Okay, what's up everyone? OJ here. Welcome back to another stream. Hopefully all of you guys are doing fantastic. I know I am doing great. So it's good to be here. So I'm happy to talk about some video games with you guys and go over some stuff, man, like always. So shout outs to everybody here. Shout outs to the 70 plus people already watching. I appreciate that. We're gonna go ahead and get into some ninja news. And then start off with some of the topics with No More Heroes and some other stuff, kind of freestyling tonight. I don't think I'm going to play any games. No games tonight. And when I didn't check, it's probably not working anyway because I didn't check because I wasn't going to play anything. And then we're going to have a big Elite Ninja weekend. I don't know exactly if it's going to be Sunday or Saturday. I kind of want to do Sunday where we just like pick a time. But I'm not 100% sure. We might do Saturday where we just kind of chill and hang out Saturday. So, yeah. But either way, thank you guys so much for coming out here. Shout outs. Joshua Carlos with the $1.99. And he says, how is God Eater 3? Saw it on sale for $15. Where's it on sale for $15? Because I want to buy it. Because I don't have the game physical. Joshua, you don't have to donate again. Just where is it at for 15 bucks? Yes, it's good for $15. There's a demo that's on the eShop that you can go check out. But where is it? I will cop that like right now. Oh, eShop? Never mind. Yes, it's good for. I thought you said physical. I thought you meant physical. Yeah, it's good. It's good for $15. Yeah, it's good for $15. It's like Monster Hunter, but like even more Japanese. So yeah, thank you for the $1.99 though. That does make you the Hokage and the top stream ninja as well. So I do appreciate that. Thank you for the $1.99. But let's go and let's get to some of these let's get into some of this ninja news. So thank you guys so much for watching my video this morning. I'm looking at the numbers and 7,000 plus views already today. So thank you guys so much for watching the video. My best video in the last 10. Obviously, I knew it was going to be a topic that was going to be interesting for you guys to follow. So yeah, check that out if you haven't done so. We talked about Monster Hunter Rise and how the sales pretty much, confirms that Atlas made a mistake with Persona. So yeah, got a lot of people watching that. Thank you guys so much. I do appreciate that. Next up, though, we're going to talk about some Elite Ninja stuff. So, guys, we are very close to the goal. Today, we are going to have a brand new OJ's Bizarre Adventure story time at 300 Elite Ninja. We're at 292. I did change the name to Elite Members just so it's uniform with how YouTube does it, because some people are saying, what's an Elite Ninja? Blah, blah, blah. It's the same thing as members. So we just call it Elite Members, Elite Ninja, same thing. So yeah, we're very close. We got a brand new tier for you guys. That's $1. So you guys can check that out. And you get your emotes, you get your badges, and you get into our private Discord, which gets you access to play against me in any game that we play live on stream. And also for tournaments. We are going to have a new Smash Brothers tournament coming up. That's our next one, where we do have prized giveaways for those. Or prize rankings, basically. So like if you get first, second, third, whatever the case is. So we do have that as well. So make sure you guys member up. It's only $1 to get in. And like I said, it gets you emotes, gets you a badge, gets you our Discord, gets you all that good stuff. And it supports the Elite Ninja Village and the stream. So thank you guys so much. You guys have been extremely nice and generous. So I do appreciate that. And we're almost at that 300. And like I said, we'll have a brand new OJ's Bizarre Adventure story time at 300. This one's going to be called Black Fei Long. That's the name of the story. I haven't told you guys this one, or if I have, I just basically talked about it like in passing. So we'll tell you guys this one, the Black Fei Long story. So it should be pretty good. All right, so we're pretty close. We only need 8 Elite Ninjas. So let's get that done today if we can, man. So yeah. So all right. So that's that. So let's go and let's get into some shout outs. So if you're here in the chat, feel free to say hi. I'll be more than happy to say hi back to you. Shout outs to Joshua Carlos. Thank you for the $1.99, man. I appreciate that. I really do. Thank you for the $1.99. Very nice of you. And we're gonna go ahead and put your name up here on the top board, Joshua. And I have a video on God Eater 3. So if you want to hear more of my thoughts on it, I did a video with what was it? What was it? It was with Dragon Quest Builders 2. They both came out with demos around the same time. So I did a video on that, like talking about both the demos. So yeah. All right. Chris Gideon is here. J2 Blue is here. Fernando. Hey, what's up, Fernando G? Good to see you here, man. Welcome Long time no see. Dingo on my 40. A prize for last place. No prizes for last place. You get a participation thumbs up, though. MV, what's good? Yo, Shinru with the Joe. Show. Shout out to my man Shinru with the $10. And he says, running out recycle right now. Or running out to recycle right now. Still playing Rise solo mostly, but enjoying every bit of it. Would like to play something with the ninjas again. Maybe Dragon Ball Fighters or Under Night. Play Hyde's theme from Under Night and Birth, please. I don't play those games, but yeah, definitely you can organize something on the Discord. We'd be, I think there's some, you can find some people that are into that game on the Discord for sure. But I don't play Dragon Ball Fighters or Under Night and Birth. But yeah, those are two great games though. I will say that. Under Night and Birth. And we've got Hyde's theme. I actually use Hyde's theme for some of my music, or some of my music in my videos. Excuse me. Yo, shout outs. Thank you so much, Shinru. I do appreciate that. You guys give some love, respect, and emotes to Shinru with, once again, always supporting. Shinru's pretty much a round table. We just have to wait for him to get his Mankiku Sharingan. So thank you so much, Shinru, for the continued support on the channel, man. And once again, you are the Hokage and top stream ninja with that $10. I do appreciate that, Shinru. We're kind of going freestyle today, guys, so we'll get to all the different topics, but, you know, we'll discuss whatever. Just because it's been, I mean, it's not been a slow day. There's actually a lot of, like, gaming news. I have a couple videos that I'm trying to get ready for tomorrow. I have my, what's it called, my gamer's guide to health and fitness. I shot a couple more scenes for that. It's very basic. It's nothing crazy with the editing. But yeah, I did shoot that. And I just got to edit more of it tonight. And then I also want to make a regular PE news video as well. I'm going over a couple different things in some games like Borderlands and all that. So I'll probably do that tonight too. So I'll probably get that done. But I can do that quicker. So I might not have the health and fitness gamers guide. That might be Friday for that video. Maybe Friday for that one. All right. So thank you so much, Shinru. I appreciate that. Gamer Goon, what's good? MV, what is up? Yes, I already know about the, yeah, we know about the Resident Evil Showcase. It's next week, though, so I don't know why you're talking about this week. We'll talk about it next week, the Resident Evil Showcase. I mean, it's irrelevant right now. we don't need a week in info, guys, the Resident Evil first person in 1 week. It's like, we know, like, who cares? We'll talk about it next week, dude. You know, like, we'll stream it next week. Like, what's the point of camping out? Gamer Goon, what's good, man? Welcome to the stream. Evolving Fetus, what is up, man? Welcome. So let's see here. Capcom does more games like Monster Hunter Rise for the Switch. What does more games like Monster Hunter Rise mean? They only have one style of game like Monster Hunter Rise, and that's Monster Hunter. They don't have anything else that's like that. So what do you mean by that? The Armchair, what's up, man? Welcome. Gigabyte by the end of the spring, but I don't trust my internet. Still sad. Still said it was getting better, but just as bad. All right, Armchair. On Carl, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Blue EX, what's up, dude? Thank you. You're the man. Evolving Fetus. So yeah, J2 Blue, what's good? Jolene emote to hype up the new anime. I'll think about that. I'll see what I can do. I'll see what I can do. Nuka, what's up, man? Silver Tori, what's good? I already saw your joke before, man. I saw that, Chris. You put that twice down in the comment section. I don't know what you want me to. Want me to repeat it, then like laugh at the same joke that you've been putting? I don't. What do you want me to do, man? I already read it. Okay, you made a joke. I don't get it, man. But yeah, I already saw it. I don't know how you want me to respond to that, but it's all good. Shout out. Thanks for watching the video. How about that? I want you to laugh. I know that you want me to, but I already saw it beforehand, and then you spammed it again, so it ruins the joke. But yeah. Thank you for watching. How about that? I'll tell you that. Richard, what's good, man? Welcome to the stream. Dior Wilson. Jay Davey, what's good, guys? Welcome. I don't know what you're talking about, Joshua. Depressed Guzmo, what's up, man? Welcome. Robert Rogers, what's good? Elite Smash. You got Piranha Plant into Elite Smash. Congratulations. Yeah, I know. Hey, it's all good, Chris. Joshua, you're going to have to donate $5 to ask if I'm going to be able to spawncast. $5 minimum donation for spawncast questions. Or no, just if I'm going to be on the spawncast. How about that? If I'm going to be on the spawncast. I can bash them for free. But just if I'm going to ask me if I'm going to be on there. Voxless, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. What I meant is that Capcom should keep making games built with Switch in mind. Well, they are. We got Monster Hunter Stories 2 coming out this summer as well. So they are. And we've also got the Resident Evil game that's coming too. If you watch my videos, then you would know a Resident Evil game. Plus, they already had the Ghosts and Goblins game that was built specifically for the Switch. So they actually put they have 4 games that we know about that's built for the Switch. So yeah, of course they will. Yes, Deathloop's delayed again, but I don't really care, to be honest. Yeah, Deathloop's delayed again, but to be honest, I don't really care. But yeah. Hey, what's up, Corey D? Damage controlling fanboy. Yes, 300 Elite Ninja, man. We need to get there, guys. Let's do it. Let's do it. Get on that dollar pledge, guys. Let's do it, baby. KBA Films, what's good, man? Pac-Man 99 Fire, been playing it 30 minutes, kind of tough. It's kind of tough as in what way? It's hard to win or what? I'm doing good though. How are you? Let's see here. You're on the Spawncast, right? LOL. What's your top 5 favorite platformers? I just like the Mario Galaxy and Donkey Kong games. Like those are probably consist of all my top 5 Mario and Donkey Kong games. Thank you for the $5 though, Joshua Carlos. And yes, I'll be on the Spawncast this week, sir. Absolutely. Thank you for your continued support on the channel. Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you for the support, bro. Let's see here. Bead Queen is here as well. What's good, Bead Queen? So shout outs. Thank you so much, Joshua. I appreciate that, bro. Alan E, what's up, man? Welcome to Skipbit. What is good? Let's see here. Wasn't Ghosts and Goblins a port of the PSP game? No, it was not. It was not a port of the PSP game. The port of the PSP game from an engine that doesn't even exist on the PSP, the RE engine. That game was built within the RE engine. It was not a port of a PSP game. That's ridiculous. Porting from what? How did they ported it to the RE engine and then put that on the Switch? The game was built within the RE engine. It wasn't a port of anything. Let's see here. He says, I forget things, man. It's not that you forgot anything, it's that you didn't know. You just made something up. Because nobody said that. I didn't say that in any of my videos. Capcom didn't say that. Nobody said that. You just made it up. Because you don't know, so you just guessed. Let's see, KJP says, what's up, OJ? Amazon has God Eater 3 for just under 30. I heard it's $15, KJP. So yeah, is it 30 or is it 15? Which one? Josh said it's 15. Now you're saying just under 30. So which one is it? Oh, wait, hold up. Amazon. Okay, so you mean physical. Sorry, physical. Yeah, I'll just wait a little bit more and I'll buy it physical. Maybe if it gets down to like $15 to $20, I'll buy it physical. There you go. Yes, Ghosts and Goblins is a timed exclusive. It'll come to other platforms later. But it was built with the Switch in mind first and foremost. Hey, what's up, Harry TDG? Good to see you guys here. Hey, what's up, Gunslinger? Welcome to the stream. What's up, Aron? Welcome to the stream, guys. Welcome. Like I said, I'm not, sorry, I guess I was a little bit too direct with that. But yeah, guys, if you don't know something, just don't guess. Like, if I said, yo, it's built for the Switch, don't say, oh, I thought it was a port of a PSP game. It's like, obviously, it's not a port of a PSP game. I wouldn't be saying that, you know? I covered the game quite a bit, so there's no need to just guess. Just ask, you know? Just ask. But not a single person said that it's a port of a PSP game, you know? So just be careful. We got a lot of that goes on. Like, we had that guy yesterday, that Felix guy yesterday here. They just make assumptions. Assumptions are bad. Assumptions aren't good. Just like, don't guess. Just ask if you're not sure. Or just, you know? $30 is still good for physical. 30 is good for physical. 30 is good, but I can wait a little bit more. I actually picked up the Monster Hunter Rise controller as well, Aron, but it's not going to be at Best Buy till April 15th. So I have to go pick it up there. Why does Sony want to kill the PS3 store? Because it's not making them any money. Nobody's buying anything off there. So why are they going to leave the servers on that cost a ton of money for people to buy stuff that they're not buying? Like, it's pretty obvious. I mean, like, is that like a tough question to answer, guys? Like, is that like, or do you guys really don't know why Sony's doing that? Is like for real? Like, because I've seen a lot of people say, well, why? Oh no! It's like, What do you think why? Nobody's buying anything. Nobody's buying anything. If people were hella buying stuff, then they would leave it up. But nobody's buying it. So why are they going to leave up a server with a bunch of data when nobody's buying anything? It's like, it doesn't make sense to spend all that money to do that. Of course they're going to take it down. All these shops are going to go down at some point. He says, why we keep the servers on with 10 people? Exactly. Nobody's using it. So yeah, it's been 2 generations. We're 2 generations later. Literally, that store has been up since what, 2006? Like, it's time to move on. Go buy whatever you want from the store. Stop crying about it all over Twitter and like, who cares? You probably haven't bought a single PS3 game in like years, dude. I already know you just want to complain about it because it's people, oh, game preservation. I get it. Complaining, I get it. That's the thing to do. But let's be real. Does anybody go out to the PS3 store and buy games? No. So let's stop acting like it's some type of, oh my gosh, like, how could they? It's like, stop. You don't buy anything from that store. Stop complaining. What do you buy from that PS3 store? You guys aren't going on there and buying games on there. Quit whining about everything. Go exercise. Go do some push-ups or sit-ups or something. Let's see here. Sorry, I just bought Persona 3 Fez Digital Devil Saga. Good for you. Partner says, nah, Sony just hates old games. They just hate old games. Hold games. OJ, I will complain. Complain all you want to. See how far that gets you in life. Whine and complain about video games. See how far and see how happy you get in life by doing that, guys. Trust me. It's not a path you want to go down. There are some things to critique, and that's fine to critique things, but don't make it your daily goal to complain, whine, and bitch about video games. Like, don't do that. And if you're not making any money off of it, I highly suggest not doing that. But hey, you guys want to do that? Feel free. Have fun. Have at it. Do a better job preserving old content like PS Now and that platform compete against Game Pass potentially. Yeah, I mean, sure they could, but at the end of the day, like, oh well, you know. This is OJ, my homie. I fully stand by you and support your posts about racism. Anyone who doesn't speak up and protect the hated, harassed, are cowards. That's true. We have a lot of cowards that will sit there and whine about Mario 24/7, but won't talk about the Overwatch player, the Asian Overwatch players that are getting harassed and getting racism from within and from other people. Nobody wants to talk about that though. But yeah, it's happening. I put that out there on Twitter. I might make a video on it. I'll probably make a video on it later. Let's see. Without people crying on CG on Sonic in his movie, would still be garbage. People need to cry to get stuff done. No, people don't need to cry to get stuff done. Actually, they don't need to cry to get stuff done because nothing's gonna save your PS3 shop. If you don't like the design of something, that's one thing. You don't like the design of something, okay, cry, whine, complain to get the design changed. But whining to get a PS store that nobody's using, nothing's gonna change that. You're gonna have to pick and choose your roles here, Star Wolf. You can't whine and complain and get whatever you want. Did your parents teach you that? If you complain and whine, you get whatever you want? If they did, they taught you a very horrible lesson. They taught you a very, very, very bad lesson, and you should get that out of your mind, okay? I can tell you that right now. Whining and complaining about every single thing to get what you want is an absolute moronic thought process. Now, if you have something that you want to critique to get something changed, okay. But whining and complaining about everything that you don't like to try to alter and get what you want is absolutely moronic, in my opinion. My parents did not teach me to whine and complain about everything to get what I want. No, you're not gonna always get what you want. So whining and complaining about the PS3 store going down, nothing's gonna change the PS3 store going down. It's gonna go down regardless of what you say. You can whine and complain all you want to. You know why? It's gonna go down no matter what? Because it's already set in stone because nobody's buying anything from there. The Sonic movie, that's different. You tell them you don't like the look of it. Okay, you don't like the look of it. You're critiquing how it looks bad. That's different. Complaining and whining about a store going down that you're not using, that you're not buying anything from? No, sorry, those are two completely different things. Completely different things. Completely different things. Don't try to put those two together because they're not. You can cry, you can whine and cry and complain all you want to. That PSN store is going down because nobody's buying. Unless you want to go there and buy $5 million worth of games right now, that's not going to happen. There's certain things that you can change, that you can affect, and there's other things that you can't. Critiquing and complaining about things that you could potentially change, like a design of a game or something like that, yeah, sure. A game's not feeling right, you want to cry about that and say, hey man, this doesn't feel right, or this doesn't look right. That's fine, nothing wrong with that. The game isn't out yet, or the game, you're playing it, but stuff like a PSN store, like this dude, MV, probably don't even buy any games on there, yet he's complaining, saying Sony wants to do this and that. He probably doesn't even buy anything on there, you know? So crying about that and complaining about that, that's irrelevant. Nothing's gonna happen. Like, nothing can fix that, you know? But like I said, you guys can cry. Like I said, cry and complain about whatever you want to. Whatever makes you guys feel good, do it. I'm just saying, don't make that if I were you, personally, as a man, as an adult, if I were you, I wouldn't make your sole goal to wake up and complain about things 24/7, like many people do on the internet. You ever seen the same people complaining about the same thing over and over every single day on Twitter? Like, they complain about everything or nearly everything 24/7. This is the type of life that some of you guys want to live. That's fine. You want to live that life, be stressed, be angry and upset. But I'm telling you right now, that is not a life that you want to live. You guys are young. You guys will see that later. Trust me, you do not want to live that life. I'm just trying to give you guys good advice. But if you think complaining about every single thing that you don't like 24/7 online is what you want to do, have at it. Have fun. Comparing a change to make money as opposed to something that makes zero money. I know, that's what I'm saying. The Sonic movie, that's like, okay, you want to watch that. It's coming up. It's something new. The PSN store, it's been out. You've had 16 years plus, 17 years to buy whatever the hell you want. They haven't been making games on PS3 for it's been 2 gens now. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's two completely different things. So the director of Sonic's design could have killed the movie. It was a gain publicity-wise to change it. Sony's losing money with the servers on PS3 store. Exactly. It's the money that's changing this year. So like I said, it's the change to Sonic, that's different. It's a completely different thing. Yeah, that type of complaining was well worth it. If you don't like the design, that's fine. You know, critiquing that or criticizing that, that's completely... Heck, I criticized it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I critiqued it, but I wasn't going nuts like some people were online, man. I'm telling you, some people were like going absolutely insane about it, which that's fine, you know, and they got it changed, and that's great. Let's see here. Joshua Carlos with the $5 and says, rather have Chrono Trigger remake or re-release since the PC and mobile ports are garbage. The PC port's better now. The mobile port's not bad. I have the PC port. I beat it. It's good. It's okay. I got the DS port for console potentially. I have the DS port. I've beat every single version of Chrono Trigger multiple times. I've only beat the PC version once. I have not beat the mobile version, but I've played it. I just don't like playing games on my phone. But I beat the Super Nintendo version. I beat the PlayStation version. I beat the PSN version of the game. I beat the Wii version of the game, the Wii Virtual Console version of the game. I beat the DS version of the game. I've pretty much beat every single version for the most part. The only one that I haven't beaten is mobile. That's the only one. But yeah, the PC version is not horrible. I mean, it's okay. I still prefer, I think the DS version is probably the best version of the game. Or I think if you can like just download it on like SNES, like 9X, because like you can speed it up on there. So that might be the best. That's where I beat it the most. That's exactly where I beat it the most on PC, like before the official PC one. I beat it on there because you can like make the speed really fast and play. So that was cool. So I can level up quicker. So yeah, it was only pocket change to keep the servers downloads, redownloads for PSN no financially to socially shut them down. That's not true, David Hosey. That's not true. Pocket change, that's not true. Server space is not super cheap. If it was just pocket change, then they would leave it up, but it's not just pocket change. That's not true at all. And if you can tell me where your source is for that, I'd be more than happy to take away my statement. But I'm almost positive that is incorrect. That it takes way more than just a little bit of money. It actually takes a significant amount of money to leave up, literally, I would say hundreds of thousands of gigabytes, maybe of space, of server space. No, that's not true. But if you can give me a source on that one, let me know. Let me know where you found out the pocket change of what is the pocket change to you. What is the amount that you've got there, David? But like I said, I'd be more than happy to say that I'm wrong if that's the case. But let's hear it. Thank you for the new subscriptions. I appreciate that. Rebecca, Jalen, August, Eric, Daniel, Beautiful Moose. Thank you guys so much for the subscriptions. I appreciate that. Welcome to the Elite Ninja Village. So server space is absolutely not cheap. It's not cheap. I don't know where he's hearing that. I don't know where he got that from. I think it's from all the YouTubers who make angry videos that want to sit there and say that they know stuff when they have no source for anything, like in terms of how much things cost and all that. They just think. I think that's where I think he's getting it from just a random YouTuber that decided to be angry on a video and complain. That's where I think that's from. But as somebody who's worked in infotech and somebody who's worked with tech, like with tech recruiters, and I have a little bit of knowledge on servers and space like that, that doesn't seem like it never seemed cheap to me from what the numbers that they were running across on small scale operations. So we're talking about like housing, like, all the companies, data and stuff like that. We're not talking about the million or thousands and thousands of games. We're talking about stuff that had far smaller file sizes. That didn't seem cheap to me, how much their servers were costing. So I don't know where you're getting this from. FF7 remake exclusivity runs out on the 10th. Yes, it does. But I don't know if there's something new, because like that whole intergrade stuff, Bobby, that's exclusive to PS5. So I'm not sure if they renewed more of it or what's going on there. I'm not really sure. Lord Thanos says, OJ, when is the OJ Physical Fitness Gamers video coming out? Yeah, I shot the video. What was it, today? Or I shot some more footage today. I got a sneak peek that I can show you guys real quick. Hold up. All right, so here, let me pause it. So I got a sneak peek of me in my backyard.
All right, guys, we're in my backyard, and I'm going to show you my gym. This is pretty much it, man. Sorry for like the background noise and all that. I'm using my camera.
So there.
And
I'm outside, and I'm showing you guys my workout routine. I have everything else coming too.
I run a lot. I run for about an hour in my backyard.
So there you go.
Yeah, and we're going to go ahead and just...
So yeah, then I give you guys a little tour of the backyard and where I run and what I do, and then I have some products, so that should be ready maybe Friday for that video. It goes over, it's in 3 parts. It goes over body care and mental, diet, and then exercise in those 3 parts. The video should be no longer than 15 minutes. So yeah. In terms of a remake and all that, Josh, I would like Chrono Cross being remade over Chrono Trigger. I've only beat Chrono Cross like twice. And Chrono Cross has only gotten one maybe re-release. That was the PSN version of the Chrono Cross. Outside of that, it's just PS1 and PSN, then backwards compatibility with with the fat model PS3. So I think that Chrono Cross deserves a remake more than Chrono Trigger, because Chrono Trigger has already gotten multiple re-releases. And I think that Chrono Trigger's as perfect as it's going to get. I think Chrono Cross, with those load times and a lot of issues, I think Chrono Cross would probably be a better version, a better game to remake than Chrono Trigger. Was that 8? Was that 8 what? The real question is, why are they still up? The real question is, why are they still up? What, the PSN servers? Because they're still up. They're taking them down. They try to leave them up as long as they can before it's just like, okay, we're losing too much money on these. My dad sold stuff for servers for 20 years. It cost millions. Exactly, Skip It. I don't know where David got that. Not talking about the servers for multiplayer, the new purchases. I'd say servers, I mean availability of re-downloading based off of account. You lose the current storage. You can still re-download certain games, but they're going to remove all that extra, like that space. There's other things that they have to do. Trust me, David, if it was something that could be easily done, they would just leave it up. But I don't know where you're getting your information from, but it's not correct. It is not just cost pennies. If it just costed pennies and it was no big deal, and if there was no adverse, they would just leave it up. But it's not. That's the thing, David. That's not it. You know, they're not just doing it just because they hate you. I mean, and that's why I think that's what you're watching YouTube content creators, you know, make videos on this. You know, like it's not something to where it's just like, oh, they can just do it, it's no problem. If it wasn't, they would just leave it. Really, honestly, if they was, they would just, there's really no reason to get, if it was as easy as you're saying it was. There's obviously a cost associated with it, you know? And unless you can get me sources from what you're talking about, I'm not gonna sit here and entertain what you're saying is 100% factual correct. From what I understand, they would free up a ton of money and space by doing what they're doing. That's my knowledge of the matter. I don't think what you're saying is correct. But that's okay. Evolving versus 300 ninjas now. No, we haven't had any new elite ninjas yet. We gotta get some new elite ninjas. You guys gotta do the dollar pledge. We have 292. It's not moving. Let's get some new elite ninja on the dollar pledge. Let's go. Let's see. Hey, what's up, E-Dog? Welcome to the stream. No, I didn't. Why are you guys asking me if I hit 300? It's the numbers right here, guys. You guys can see it. It's 292. You're correct, OJ. You're correct. You can still download games you bought. The Mad Nerds are consistently wrong on this point. Yeah, you can still download the games that you bought. So if you bought a game, you can still download that. So they are leaving that for you. But all the other games and all that stuff that if you have it, that stuff's getting yeeted. They're not gonna hold that up there forever. At some point, it's gotta go. I agree that Sony should do a better job of preservation or whatever. That's true. But I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and get all butthurt about it, to be honest, man. Like, it's just not something I'm gonna sit here and get really upset about. Or, I mean, but if you guys want to be upset, that's cool. You know, no problem. Be upset, get angry, get mad. Tag Sony. Let them know that you're upset that this PS3 store that you never buy stuff from, you know, is going down. So let them know. Let them know, and hopefully they'll save it for you guys. All right? How about that? Let's see here. You think RE8 will run well based on the base PS4, PS4 Pro? Probably won't run on PS4 Pro. I don't know about the base PS4. There was some behind the scenes turmoil in terms of struggling development. Just hope the Cyberpunk issue all over again. I don't think it's going to be a Cyberpunk issue. Capcom rarely ever releases a game in that type of state. But I think it'll be okay. I think it'll be okay. I don't think it'll be as bad as Cyberpunk. Let's see here. Dino Crisis? I don't think we're gonna get a Dino Crisis 2 remake. I don't know. I don't think we are. So yeah. I mean, like I said, if it was something that they can just leave up and it wouldn't be a problem, they would, but they're not going to. I mean, Nintendo took down like the Wii eShop, right? Like, it costs pennies, you know, it's not a big deal, right? Why they, oh no, it must be, oh, what happened? Oh, like, it's like, they're gonna take down what they need to do going forward is make sure that they can migrate stuff better from one gen to another. And I think that all the companies are doing that. I think Microsoft obviously has been doing that. I think that Sony's going to do that going forward. PS4 and PS5 and then PS6. I think Nintendo's done that, like, with their whole retool. They got rid of what they're using before. They got something brand new. So I think that all the companies going forward are going to be able to migrate their content over more. Because if you think about it, this is only the third gen of real digital games. And for Sony, it's really not. It's the, let's see, 7th, 8th, and now 9th. So yeah, this is only the third gen of actual digital, and like they had to build their infrastructures as they were going along, right? You know, or yeah. Because the 7th gen is when digital started. Whereas with Microsoft, digital started in the 6th gen. The Xbox was like the first system. They had like the Xbox Live Arcade, you know. So out of the big three, at least. So, and they had like a built-in hard drive. You know, built-in Ethernet port, all those things, so you can get, you know, those digital games. And so yeah, so Microsoft has already been on top of the game with that. Kelsey, what's good? I'm doing good, man. My vid today, Square should make a ground-up Final Fantasy for Switch. Absolutely, Square should make a ground-up Final Fantasy for Switch. Absolutely, that should be a video that I should talk about. I don't know why they definitely need to do that. Absolutely. No More Heroes. They might low-key be the most anticipated confirmed game of 2021. Looks like it could be the best in the trilogy. Yeah, absolutely. No More Heroes 3 is looking fantastic. They had a new trailer, which we'll watch in a bit, I guess, whenever. So yeah, it's looking great. It's looking good. You know, looking like a nice double-A type of game. Not perfect, but it doesn't need to be. None of the No More Heroes games are. They have their little quirks to them. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to No More Heroes 3. And the graphics look a lot better. The resolution looks a lot better from what they showed before, which I said they would do. Myth is that they take the servers down to push you to the new hardware when the hardware is shutting down several generations behind. I mean, that might be the case, but it still takes money to run those servers, though. That's the thing. It still takes money in like server space to run them. So I don't think if anybody's still playing PS3 games and not going like to PS5, I mean, I don't think anybody's going on there and downloading. Like I said, if people were still playing PS3 games and downloading from the PSN, you know, then they probably wouldn't shut it down. But like nobody's doing that. If it was still making them money, they wouldn't shut it down. You know, like they just, if it was making them a lot of money, they wouldn't shut it down. Let's see here. To be fair to Square, they have done a lot of exclusive games. What do you mean to be fair to Square? Nobody's being unfair to Square. All I simply said was, Sebastian, all I simply said that, yeah, they should make a ground up Final Fantasy game for the Switch. Nobody said that Square wasn't great. I said that, yeah, absolutely they should do that. But nobody said Square wasn't great. And even in my video, I said Square's been very good. So yeah. There isn't to be fair to Square. Nobody is not being fair to Square here. So like, yeah, the video game equivalents of B movie. Yeah, it's like a B movie type of thing, but it can be very fun. You know, like I love the No More Heroes games. I think that they're really good. Let's see here. J Train says, just started watching Naruto. I understand that so much more of the terminology you use here now. Yeah. Elite ninjas and stuff like that. Toby blasts like Rasengan. I mean, you'll learn. I don't know, what episode are you in? How far are you in, J Train? Let's see, I'm back. So go Elite, everyone. It's just $1. Definitely lots of perks at the $1 tier. Yeah, you pretty much get everything base at the $1 tier because I wanted to make it to where we get as many new people as possible. So you pretty much get everything that you would get base, you know, in there. And if you go up other tiers, you get priority access. So like, let's say we have a lot of people trying to play, you get priority access over other people. So yeah, absolutely, that $1 tier is, I think it's dope, man. People are really liking it. Excited about Nintendo's E3 this year. You think the direct before the presentation? I don't think so. A direct before the E3 presentation? What does that mean, Joshua? What do you mean a direct before the, like, so they're gonna do a direct and then also another direct, another presentation? No, they're gonna have one. Check out my video that I made on it yesterday. I have a video that I already made on it where I talk about E3 Nintendo being back on there. But no, that's not gonna happen. Why would they do? That doesn't make sense. Legitimately nobody cared about that Fire Emblem. People more cared about the Mario being taken off, so I can understand that. Haven't played No More Heroes. Should I pick up those before No More Heroes 3? I mean, it's better if you know what happens in them, yeah. Check out my videos on No More Heroes if you want to get a little bit more of a scope on what those games are about. They could do a partner or indie direct before E3. They could do that, but not, I mean, he said like a direct and then like a presentation. Like, no, they're not going to do that. They're not going to do two. They're just going to do their E3 direct at E3 or E3 presentation. Like, I've seen so many crazy things that people are saying, oh, Doug Bowser announces they're going to be at E3. Now they're going to have themes, Switch Pro, folders, built-in voice chat, all this. I'm like, how about games? Like, why do people think all of a sudden this means Transformers? Like, I don't get it. Like, they're gonna have games at E3. Like, you know, that's what they're gonna do there. Video games. Your folders never coming. I've given up hope. No, like an April or May direct. I don't think they're gonna be radio silent until E3. You know what, to be honest, man, it's possible, but I don't think that they will. But it's very possible. Maybe like a partner show or something like that, but I don't think they're gonna do that, to be honest, man. I don't think they're going to. Maybe like a Zelda 35th anniversary, something about that, or maybe something else, but I don't think they're gonna do like a full-blown direct in April, then have another full-blown presentation, you know, and then it's just, nah, I don't think that's happening. In terms of like radio silent or not, I mean, we don't need announcements every single 2 months, or we don't need directs every single 2-3 months. You know, we just got one not too long ago. They've got some games that are actually coming out, you know. Pokemon Snap's coming out this month. Obviously, Monster Hunter's still rolling. Next month, they have their little Miitopia game that's coming out. I mean, they might have something where they talk about maybe some new announcements. I mean, they just announced Pac-Man 99 out of nowhere. So, I mean, they're just going to do stuff like that, man. I don't really think that they're going to do it, have like any big presentation. Like, I just don't think they're going to have it before. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Let's see if people don't understand Nintendo could have voice chat already in the Switch, but Nintendo doesn't want it. Well, that's pretty obvious at this point that they don't want to do voice chat. Like, I think they don't want to do traditional voice chat. They have the Nintendo Switch Online app, but they don't want to do traditional voice chat. I think that's pretty obvious at this point. Because games like Fortnite can do voice chat. All you'd have to do is open up a VOP on the system. Like, it wouldn't be something that'd be like super hard to do. But Nintendo doesn't feel like doing it. But I think that's clear. They could theme direct like Zelda, another game, but not a regular direct. Maybe, guys. But I wouldn't get your hopes up, to be honest, man. Just watched it, never watched it as a kid, more of a DBZ kid, but now on Netflix, so I'm looking to a new anime to watch. Gundam Wing doesn't do it for me. Oh man, you don't like Gundam Wing? Gundam Wing's awesome. Doug Bowser said Switch Pro is releasing at E3 with 128 frames per second at 8K on all games. Sounds feasible. Dawson says, you know how people get LOL as soon as Nintendo says one thing about Direct, they expect everything from Breath of the Wild to Metroid Prime 6. Yeah, Metroid Prime 6. You know, 4 sucks, 5 sucks. Let's just get straight to 6. I mean, there's people who thought Reggie would stop Mario and Fire Emblem from leaving the eShop. Some people say, wait a minute. Did people really think that Mario or Reggie would wait, hold up. Did you guys, hold up. Were there people actually, like, not joking around, but, like, serious? Thought that Reggie would stop it from happening? That's funny. That's funny. Then again, I wouldn't be surprised because I remember somebody had a problem like with GameStop, like returns or like a GameStop game, and somebody went on Twitter and was like, Reggie, help me! I'm having a problem with my game from GameStop! Help me, Reggie, help me! I'm like, bruh, like this man's an executive on a board. He's not gonna help you in wherever the hell that you live. And Reggie's like, well, make sure you just go to the support page and they can. I'm like, oh goodness gracious! Like Reggie's probably thinking like, what the hell, man? Like, what? He says, Reggie, help me, please. I have a problem at GameStop. I need your help, Reggie. Please help me. Let's see here. This might be blasphemous to say, but I honestly would be more excited about a remake for Brave Fence and Musashi than Chrono Trigger. Rather have a new CT game, honestly. I mean, I can see that. I can see why you might want that game. I mean, Chrono Trigger's been re-released so many times, and Brave Fence and Musashi hasn't, so... So yeah, they 4K on Advent Children, 4K Advent Children trailer. Yeah, I saw that. I don't really care though. Like, I've already seen the movie a million times, so that's cool. I've seen it a million times. Great for the Final Fantasy Advent Children. If you want to watch it, 4K Blu-ray. There you go. It's out there for you. They'll do an indie world sometimes before E3. Normally have a springtime frame. Yeah. I think that we could get like an indie world presentation. Yeah, I definitely think like a spring indie world presentation. We need an update on the sports story. We need an update on Silk Song, Hollow Knight Silk Song. There's still a number of games that need to be talked about there. So yeah, I think that's gonna happen for sure. Yeah, I definitely think that's gonna happen. They'll reveal Metroid Prime 4 for the Wii U. Yes, it's coming. It's coming. Just gaming is something that I just do and disregard opinions. Sometimes it's hard to avoid them considering like we're on the internet and there's like so many people that are just wanting to be people and say stuff, which is fine. It's like no big deal. Like I get it, you know? I definitely get that, but yeah, so it's just best to kind of just go your way, you know, just kind of do what you got to do, because the minute you say something, it just becomes, there's just so many people that are out there trying to, you know, say one thing or another, and usually a lot of times they have, you know, problems. They don't necessarily say what's correct, you know, so yeah. So it is what it is. I thought Silk Song came out a while ago. No, it did not. Are you playing Silk Song? It did not come out a while ago. Who's playing Silk Song? No, nobody's playing that on their Switch. It's not out yet. Yeah, Sports Story. I forgot about that one. They delayed it, right? Yeah, it got delayed. So right now they're just it's delayed and they're just, you know, yeah. It's delayed. So, but it should come out sometime this year. I have Persona Scramble and Age of Calamity on the backlog. Which one do I prefer? I like Age of Calamity more, but Persona 5 Scramble is probably the better built game. But I like Age of Calamity more. Depressed Guzma says, but seriously though, Retro is working on something. Maybe a new Donkey Kong game? New Donkey Kong? I don't think so. Retro's working on Metroid Prime 4. They're working on Metroid Prime 4. So yeah. Metroid Prime, maybe a 2D Metroid game. You haven't been Depressed Guzma. You're not watching my videos, because if you're watching my videos and what I've been saying, you would know that Retro Studios is not working on a 2D Metroid game. The studio that's working on a 2D Metroid game is Mercury Steam, the same guys who did Metroid Samus Returns. So you've got to watch my videos instead of just making up your own conspiracies. Like, it's already out there, that information. Nate from, you know, Nate the Hate, he's put that out there. I mean, I've talked about it. I mean, Retro Studios is working on Metroid Prime 4. They're all hands on deck on Metroid Prime 4. They're not working on a 2D Metroid game on the side. That would be the Samus Returns team, which was Mercury Steam. Check out my video on it if you want more information on it. Retro Studios is working on Prime 4. This is not a small game. This is not a half team type of game. This is an all hands on deck like type of game. So I don't know where you're getting all this, like where they're sitting there, they're working on 2D Metroids of Metroid Prime 4. Like, you're trivializing game development too much, man. You know? You're trivializing it as if it's like easy for them to sit there and make Metroid Prime 4 and make 2D Metroids at the same time. Like, that's not happening. It's not happening. Let's see. Can you save the name Nintendo Switch game downloaded from the eShop on multiple SD cards? What the hell are you talking about, Lord Thanos? What? Can you save the same Nintendo Switch game downloaded from the eShop on multiple SD cards? I think you should be able to. Yeah, I think you should. I'm not 100% sure though. They might lock it to your account, so it's based on like what account you're using. So yeah, I don't think you can consistently download it so then you get multiple games. Or what it's gonna do is that you can do that, but then it's gonna check. It's gonna check online for it to see how many you like. So I don't know if you can even. I don't think you can even do that, to be honest. Yeah, I doubt that you'd be able to do that, because then you can just get like that's just like enabling you to get a free game. So yeah, I doubt it. Never tried it though. Let's see. It's probably gonna be Super Metroid Remake or Fusion with 3D visuals. It might be a new Metroid game. It could be a brand new Metroid game. You guys never know, right? It could be a brand new Metroid game. So yeah. Might be a brand new Metroid game. Says yes, as long as you bought it, you can re-download it on multiple SD cards. Okay, now I understand what he was trying to say. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you're right. You can do that. With the current update, do you think that Nintendo will release an updated 4K a dock updated? Like, there was something that people talked about recently about a dock potentially, but I mean, I don't know. Maybe we'll have to wait and see. Check out my video on my YouTube channel that I already talked about that like quite a bit. Kind of burnt out on the whole like Switch Pro talk, to be honest, man. Although I'll make a video talk about some games that I think that would be cool if they were enhanced or something, but I'm kind of burnt out on this whole dock and Switch Pro type of stuff. It's like I've already talked about it a million times, man. Let's see here. They need to give us what the fans want. Federation Force 2. Yes, that's exactly what the fans want. Exactly what the fans want. Like an actual sequel to the original story. Yeah, maybe it's something new. But then again, it might be a remake or something like that too. It might be a remake. So Metroid Zero Mission's far better than Fusion. Just depends on what you like more, man. Some people like Fusion more, some people like Zero Mission more. Let's see, I just loaded my Monster Hunter Rise and just noticed my playtime when I got 2 days ago. Just noticed my playtime from when I got it 2 days ago. Yeah, it takes a little bit. Once you get past a certain point, then it'll actually give you the amount of time that you've played. But sometimes that's even off, though, compared to, like, your in-game time. What's up, Kevin Valencia? Welcome. 8K Switch with 50-inch screen. I have inside sources, dude. 8K Switch? What? 8K Switch? Sounds good, man. I'm looking forward to the 8K Switch. That's the Switch that we need, the 8K. How about 12K, 16K, 45K? No More Heroes K Switch. That's what we need, man. We need that action on the Switch, like right now, you know. Let's watch some No More Heroes though. We're gonna watch. There's a new trailer that was out that we're gonna check out here. It's actually kind of long. So we're gonna check this out.
Was today the 4th of July? If not, is the Empire striking back or what? Looks like things are gonna get weird today.
Who are they?
Hey, can I ask you something? Are you guys aliens?
I don't think they're here to talk, Master.
Oh shit! This looks like fun! Let me play!
You know how to take these guys down?
Beat him to fucking death!
Strategy is born from battle.
I'll take the one in the middle. Do whatever you want with the rest.
Let me have some fun! Fucking losers!
Let's go!
Start the game.
They structured this like a YouTube video, which was interesting.
Hey gamers, limit your gaming to 10 hours per day. Any more, and you're seriously gonna die. Hope everyone's doing great today. Your good old girl next door, Sylvia, is going to introduce another new game today. Today's title is No More Heroes 3.
Hey, what's up, Mr. Gaming?
You don't know the prequels, so you're not interested? Wait. You can totally pick it up from 3. Watch this little show for all you need to know about No More Heroes. A courier who spends his day spanking the monkey scores a beam katana in an online auction and then finally makes his debut as an assassin. It turns out he's got a real knack for battle and enters the rankings of the United Assassins Association. He then goes on to challenge and subsequently defeat all the other ranked assassins, eventually reaching the #1 spot. For some weird reason, in the sequel, No More Heroes 2, he's dropped down to number 51 in the rankings, fights his way back up to the #1 spot, and finally reclaims his title. He then hooks up with the woman he loves. Then, there's Travis Strikes Again, released in 2019. This was a spin-off with new adventures for Travis. In Travis Strikes Again, he actually goes inside the video game world. Travis has to fight video game characters, and he meets people that are like him. It's the kind of experimental game that'll get fawned over in 10 years. Check it out. You can find the rest on Wikipedia.
皆さんご存知でしたか？今、グラスホッパーマニファクチャーにゲームの開発を依頼すると、なんと最大で51ポイントも割引。
Anyway, back to the live stream. The hero in the middle of the action is Travis Touchdown. the legendary assassin who has twice claimed the #1 spot in the assassin rankings. Let me introduce you to the girls fighting with Travis. Shinobu Jacobs, who, after having her arms severed in a battle with Travis, arbitrarily decided to become his pupil and now thinks of him as her master. This crazy broad over here is Bad Girl, a full-on psycho killer who beats people to death with her bat. Travis once killed her, but she was apparently brought back by some weird game console or whatever. Just play this game and you'll pick up on all the rest. In the new No More Heroes 3, what was once a fight between assassins is now a battle to the death on a galactic scale. A battle between a legendary assassin and a mysterious alien army. Even if you haven't played the prequels, it's awesome. But it's even more awesome if you play the prequels first. Gamers have but one goal: to take down the opponent in front of you. Hurry up and grab the controller. The game has already started. Ready? You know what to do, right? Just destroy all those nasty aliens. They are right before your eyes. I can feel the bloodlust raging. You have no idea what you're thinking. You need to pump up that energy. Eat all the popcorn and chips you want. Drink a whole shitload of soda. And play till your controller is covered in grease. You gotta kill, and then kill some more. Hesitate, and you are dead. Got it? Now, fight. Welcome to the Garden of Slaughter.
Said unsure what No More Heroes 3, but it looks over the top. It's an action game. What do you mean you're unsure? It's an action game. You play as a guy, you got a sword, you slash people up. that's the basic premise of the game, and a bunch of weird stuff happens, but it's just an action game. It's a simple. The other part after this is not important, but yeah, it's just a typical action game. I actually have videos on my channel where I played the game Evolving Fetus. I'm not sure if you were here at that point when I covered it, but yeah, I have No More Heroes 1 and 2 gameplay. But yeah, you get a beam katana, you upgrade your beam katana, you do little side quests in the game, and like you get money, you can get new outfits, you learn wrestling moves, and yeah, it's essentially it. It's just a straight up beam katana action game, man. You know, over the top stuff is the appeal. Yeah, the over the top stuff is the appeal. That's what like makes it kind of cool and different. But yeah, there's some actually like pretty good like gameplay mechanics built into the game too, like action wise. There's some pretty good stuff. It says ew, greasy controllers. Yeah, man. Which one do I like more? No More Heroes 2 is much better than No More Heroes 1. Gameplay wise, No More Heroes 2 is a lot better. Like No More Heroes 1 feels stiff compared to No More Heroes 2. Quick question: Metroid Prime 4 is a fantastic game with really good marketing and sells absolutely terribly. You call out the fans and roast them? No. I'll make jokes though, but I'm not gonna call out anybody. But I'll make jokes. But yeah, Metroid Prime 4 needs to sell well. Reminds people of Deadpool. I don't blame them. The jokes are very Deadpool-like. Yeah, I can see kind of like Deadpool type of, you know, like mouth on him. So yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I can see that for sure. So Travis Strikes Again was good though. Yeah, I mean, if you look at the user score, more people that actually like the people that played the game actually like it more than what the reviewers gave it. So I think the reviewers kind of didn't like it as much because they're like, hey, it's not No More Heroes 3. But when you play the game, it's not a horrible game. It controls well, frame rate's good. Like, it's not a horrible game at all. I played it and I beat it. I thought it was okay. I thought it was cool. I thought it was like a nice like 7 out of 10, you know, something like that. So hey, what's up, BJ Holomon? How's it going, man? Welcome to the stream. But it looks over the top. I like over the top. It looks so much fun to me. You understand action game? Yeah, it is over the top. It's like, so like, let me tell you something like crazy. Like in No More Heroes 2, like they don't tell you this beforehand, but like you go to fight a boss battle and like there's like like you saw like that Transformers part. A guy transforms, transforms into a robot Gundam, and then you're like, oh, I gotta do that too. And then you transform, and you're like, how did that happen? Like, where did that come from? No More Heroes 2 makes absolutely no sense. Like the ending, like the whole story is just nuts. It makes no sense at all. Like I didn't get it at the end. I was like, I don't know what's happening. I'm like, okay, he hooked up with the girl. Okay, that's cool, I guess. But yeah, outside of that, I had no idea what was going on. No More Heroes 1 has a way more coherent story. So that's why some people might like No More Heroes 1 more than No More Heroes 2. But gameplay wise, it's not even close. Like you have dual beam katanas, you have button controls in addition to regular controls. But story wise, yeah, No More Heroes 1 is probably a bit better because it's more coherent. It just makes a bit more sense. No More Heroes 2 is just crazy. They just kind of like, I think Suda just like lost his screw loose or whatever. Whoever was writing the story, man, like makes no sense. But Travis Strikes Again has a better story. Like it's a little bit better how they put it together, but it's still kind of weird. I still think No More Heroes 1 probably has the best story out of all the games. You think No More Heroes 3 will be a great game? Yeah, of course it's going to be good. I love No More Heroes. All the No More Heroes games are pretty good. So yeah. Hey, what's up, Go Getter? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you guys here. Or good to see you here. No More Heroes 1 open world was pointless. Yeah, there was no need for it. They could have just made it to where like you just like fast travel to places. And the open world was bad. It was just flat out bad, you know. That's why I said the gameplay in No More Heroes 2 is a lot better because it doesn't have that stupid open world, and like you can just go like Travis just like does like 8-bit. He goes straight to the side quest like in 8-bit form, and like you just get the stuff that you want to get done, get your money, then buy your stuff. You know, they don't waste the time with the open world. But yeah, No More Heroes 1, it's the gameplay. It's not quite there, but the story's really good though, and the premise is good, and like the action's good. The over the topness is good, but everything else is kind of or everything with the story is pretty good. The gameplay is a bit, you know, it's good. They upped it to 60, so that's good. But No More Heroes 2 just feels way better to play. It's just way better to play. Seems like Quentin Jerome Tarantino will help make this game as good as in my opinion. Okay, sounds good. Yeah. No, I haven't played that game, Joshua. I don't know what that game is. So yeah, man. I mean, I'm excited for the game though. I think it's gonna be pretty good. Like, I have a pretty good eye for certain games, man. I remember back when No More Heroes was first coming out, everyone online was saying this game was gonna be trash. I was like, nah, No More Heroes. I think it's gonna be pretty good. Ended up being pretty good. Ended up being pretty good in my opinion. So I think this one will be all right. All right, we have some new Switch game announcements too, guys, to go over. So new Switch game announcements. We have what was it? Destroy All Humans. That's coming out this summer, I think. They said July this summer. Destroy All Humans is coming out. Borderlands 3 got leaked as well. I'm gonna have a video talking about it more in depth, but I just want to go over some of that with you guys. So some ports, not new, but some ports of games. We'll see if they're crusty or not. Let me just double check on that. I got an email from the what's it called? Yeah, here we go, from Evolve. It says June 29th. So the Switch version comes with all the available skins that were created for the game, including the skin pack DLC. The standard version will be available for $39.99. And then 2 special editions that are available as well, EU and UK only. Oh, so if you're in the US, you don't get those. Only EU and UK only. You have the Crypto Edition, that's $399. And then you have the DNA Collector's Edition, that's $149 and comes with other stuff. We can check out the trailer too. Let's see how it looks on the Switch. This game, I think,
rated T for teen.
Came out last year on Xbox. Xbox and PlayStation. This is a port or remaster of the PS2 Xbox game.
I take your point.
So, what's the name of this crummy planet?
Our destination. The planet Earth.
Crypto here. How's the view from the safety of the mothership?
Let's just say I'm glad I'm up here and you're down there. Loathsome little planet.
Switzerland looks
Human
okay.
military-industrial complex. Exterminate them! Now! Crypto, I hereby give you official permission to destroy all humans! Crypto, my radar shows more humans approaching. Hurry to the saucer!
Actually looks good on the Switch.
First, communist spies infiltrated a small country fair in the American heartland.
Wait, hold up. Wait, what was that? What was that map?
In the American heartland.
Wait.
Traded a small.
Oh my God! Look at that! Look! What was this map? This it said U.S. This flag is wrong, bruh. Why does it include Mexico in the U? Wait, hold up here. Why are they including Mexico as part of the U.S.? Crikey Crocs ninjas. Okay, is that what they think of Japan? Ninjas? Commies? Cold? Commies? Sandy here in Africa? Friendly commies? That's like what, Cuba? And then Canada says lots of beavers. Lots of beavers. And then right here it says USA. That's Alaska. Crikey Crocs Roundtable. We might have to call the Aussies the Crikey Crocs. Oh my gosh. Yo. Is it Soshi? Soshbach. Soshbach with the first Elite Ninja pledge. We've been lacking a little bit today. But thank you so much. Yo, Soshbach. Thank you for the Jonin tier pledge. I do appreciate that, homie. Thank you so much. Welcome to the village, homie. 7 more for the OJ's Bizarre Adventure story time. United States of Alaska. Yeah, United States of Alaska. All right, let's continue on with this trailer, guys.
Country fair in the American heartland. And they destroyed the whole fairground. Civilian casualties were tragically high.
I will not rest until we find the perpetrators of the fairground carnage and bring them to justice.
What a bunch of losers. Minds like mud. This planet is easy pickings. You dirty rats. Let's get funky.
The humans are making a final push. Wipe them out once and for all.
So this came out like in like the mid 2000s.
I promise to destroy all Furons.
That is seriously messed up. This planet is now a territory of the Furon Empire. Resist this.
It's that unsolved mysteries type of game. All right, so the goal, who's played this game and beat it? So the goal of this game is to just kill innocent people. Not so sure if I want to take part in this. I know it's a game, but the goal of the game is just like to kill everybody, the military, kill innocents. Just that's the goal of the game. Steal brains and collect DNA. I don't trust the trailers of Switch ports. They have the Star Wars Republic Panda Switch trailer that makes it look good. The game runs like crap. 16-year-old game running terribly. That has nothing to do with this game, though. Just because that game runs like that doesn't mean this game will. So That just seems like you're generalizing everything. That's a bad. You shouldn't do stuff like that, Joshua. The Vendetta Against with the $2. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. The Vendetta Against. Appreciate it, man. Spy also. Okay, like Hitman, shooter up, and platform. That doesn't seem like Hitman to me. That does not look like a Hitman style of game. Hitman, like you're like assassinating certain targets and stuff like that. This doesn't seem like that did not seem like a Hitman game to me. Thank you for the 2 though, Vendetta Against. I appreciate that. So you can spy. Loved the game as a kid. Oh man, you must be young. That game came out when I was old. See, nah, bro. Seen it happen a lot, like with Ghost Runner, showing the non-Switch version. Okay, but that doesn't mean it's with every single game though. That's the problem that I have, is that just because you see it happen a lot, you name 2 games. So there's like 3,000 games on the Switch. There's like tons of ports. So you're gonna have to name more than 2 games for me to sit there and tell you, oh yeah, generalize every single Switch trailer. Remember, shout out to Chalice DJ. Thank you for the tune in tier. You're talking to somebody who covers Switch all the time. So when you say something that generalizes everything, and I'm someone who has played a lot of these Switch ports and I've seen the trailers and stuff does match up, I'm going to disagree with you naturally, since I play the games and I see the trailers and I cover all this stuff. So I'm never going to encourage people generalizing based off of a few examples that you have. I'm never going to encourage that. So if you come here saying, oh, well, I don't trust anything because this happened to this, I'm going to be like, okay, well, that's not with every game. It's just like with something. So if you don't want to trust it, that's fine. But don't push that on me and expect me to follow through with what you're saying. That's if you want to do that, cool. But I'm not going to do that because I've covered Switch since day one. And sometimes, yeah, it's like that. But a lot of times it's not. They actually show the Switch version of the game. Like The Witcher 3, they show the Switch version of the game. Heck, even, what's it called? Lots of other ports that they've done. Skyrim, they show the Switch version of the game. Doom, they show the Switch version of the game. I mean, I can go on and on where they actually show the Switch version of the game. Like, literally, I can keep going. Crash Bandicoot, they show the Switch version of the game. I mean, do you want me to... Should we continue on here? Mortal Kombat, they show the Switch version of the game. Like, it's THQ Nordic. Heck, we can go with them. Everything that they've done so far. Kingdoms of Amalur, you know, they show the Switch version of the game. So, I mean, like, you can bring up a couple things, but for every one example that you bring up, I can literally bring up maybe, like, 30 or 40 games, like, at a pop. Because, like I said, I have a ton of Switch ports. Rocket League, they show the Switch version of the game. What else? Rayman Legends, that was the Switch version. They didn't trick us there. What else can we go through? Valkyria Chronicles 4, they showed us the Switch version of the game. Final Fantasy 12, they showed us the Switch version of the game. Ys 8 Lacrimosa of Dana, that was the Switch version. They didn't trick us there. Indivisible. Let's keep going. Mega Man, Mortal Kombat. I mean, it just goes on and on. So I see what you're saying and I get that, but once again, generalizations on everything based off of your limited, your limited scope on what you've seen is not necessarily the best way to go about it. If I were you, but if you want to go about it that way and say that you don't trust anything and blah blah blah, that's fine, no problem. But that's not something that I'm gonna endorse. Chalice DJ, thank you for the tune in tier. Appreciate that. We've got 2 new Elite Ninja for the stream, so I do appreciate that, guys. We should be at 194. I think we should be at 194. So we are 6 Elite Ninja away from the Black Fei Long OJ's Bizarre Adventure story time. True, my situation is isolated and closed-minded. And you know what, Josh? Like I said, I'm not hating on you, bro. I'm just like, as somebody who covers Switch, and I'd say this for any system, generalizations in my line of work probably aren't the best thing to do. So I mean, like, I get it that you've been screwed on some of them, and I feel for you there, bro. You know what I'm saying? But there's a lot of games that haven't done that, though. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot that haven't. Usually, you have to go by publisher. So let's talk about like THQ Nordic. They've been pretty good. They've been pretty honest. They've been pretty good with their Switch versions of games. This is a game, that's not coming out at the same time as the other versions, so they've had time to work on it. And THQ Nordic has always showed the Switch version of the game. Whenever they come with their late ports, because this is not the first time, they've always said like, hey, this is what the Switch version looks like. This is what we're selling to you. It's $40. Go pick it up. Like they did this with, what was it? What was it? Darksiders, you know, or whatever the case is. Like, you know, so that's what they've done, man. So yeah, but you're all good, Joshua. It's all good, bro. I'm just trying to, you know, make sure that we don't get generalizations out there for everything, because that can be tough for people, man. If they're thinking, oh wait, so now every game sucks, like every game looks bad and all that. It's like, no, that's not necessarily the case, you know. So yeah. So we've got to just make sure we call out the people that do that, and then everybody else that's actually honest about their games, we give them props for being honest. You know, I think that's the best way to go about it. So we don't get, you know, we don't get this like blanket type of stuff like, oh well, yeah, it just sucks on Switch, you know, without even, you know, giving it a chance. Oh yeah, they're lying. I don't trust it. You know, like that's I don't know if that's the best way to go about it. That's all, you know. I don't think that's fair to the developers who actually take the time to port the games and make the games. I don't think that's fair to them, you know. So yeah. Let's see here. The company THQ always does good ports. Yeah, they've been pretty solid. The Kingdoms of Amalur port, that's actually pretty good. That's actually a pretty good port of the game. I saw Sean Long talk about that. I gotta buy that game. I gotta buy the physical copy of that game. I never beat it back in the day on the 360. Hey, what's up, Gunmetal Otaku? Let's see here. It's not that even that the Switch ports are bad, just some samples of the other systems with their possibly high standards. Okay, yeah, comparing them. Yeah, I mean, it just depends, though. I've seen what Joshua was talking about, though, so he's not 100% wrong. There have been some people that have showed a trailer, and it ends up not being that trailer. It ends up not being, like, the Switch version of the game. Like, that's... What he's saying isn't completely false, you know? But like I said, Switch has, like, a bazillion ports, you know? So, the blanket... I don't trust it because it's because of this that happened to me. Like, that's just not, like, a great way to go about it. But he's not wrong with some of the stuff that some publishers and developers have done. Like, he's not wrong on that case, you know? So yeah. See, the Darksiders games on Switch, THQ can trust a decent port. Yeah, Darksiders is fantastic on Switch. The original Darksiders game, it's really good. There's even a performance mode that makes it run up to 60 frames per second. You know, there's a quality mode and a performance mode. Yeah, that Darksiders game on Switch is very, very, very good. I actually really like it a lot, quite a bit. It's like Zelda. It's like, it reminds me of Zelda, which is good. Will Switch ever get Madden? Go over to Doc Trey's channel, watch his latest video, or type in Doc Trey 81 Madden. People tend to generalize when it comes to Switch. Also, some say how Switch Online sucks because of Smash Brothers. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Chupacabra? Welcome to the stream. Shout outs, guys. No, seriously though, shout outs, man. We're getting really close. Remember, guys, before we had the Purge, we had 326 Elite Ninja. So we're technically only, you know, we're very close. We're very close to that elite, that getting back to where we were. You know. I want to shake your hand. Shinru with the dollar donation. I want to shake your hand. Says just finished hunting Magnum Malo. Now the real hunts begin tomorrow. See ya. Have a good night. All right. Thank you so much, Shinru, for the dollar donation. I do appreciate that. Thank you for supporting the stream pretty much daily, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. Let's see. Does Darksiders go on sale physically frequently? I don't even really see it physically at all. So if you can find it, that's great. COD on Switch? Probably not, man. But to be honest, if you want me to be completely honest, I don't care about COD. I don't care about Madden. I don't care about COD. So I'm not gonna, you know, I don't care. I just don't care about those games. If I cared about them, I'd play them on other systems, but I just don't care. But if you guys like them, play it. Play it on whatever system you want to play it on, whatever it's available for. So I'm loving Monster Hunter Rise. I just wish the internet would stop arguing about graphics versus Monster Hunter World. I don't know. I think that the graphics are pretty good. Yes, Monster Hunter World looks better, but Monster Hunter Rise to me looks great on the Switch, and you can play it anywhere that you want. So I'll take that for like a game like Monster Hunter. Having the portability is awesome, and the game runs and looks great. So. But yeah, the graphics in Monster Hunter World are very good, but it's on a stronger system. So, but yeah, Monster Hunter Rise, Monster Hunter Rise, the combat, the gameplay is really good, really good. The movement options are really good. Like the wire bug makes it to me a lot better than any Monster Hunter game that I've played. And the Palamutes, being able to ride around on the Palamutes, be able to like zip around with the wire bug, that to me is like, that to me makes the game far more playable than what it was before. Coming up from 90 frames per second down to 30 frames per is not a problem. I almost forgot about it. I can see that being a problem for some people, you know, like playing like Monster Hunter World. I mean, it might be okay for you, Bobby, which that's cool. But I can see how like maybe the frame rate could trip people up, you know. But that's where like good controls and other things kind of play a factor. But yeah, I can see that. I mean, the graphics and the frame rate are really good. Obviously, if you have it on PS5 and Xbox Series X, or if you have it on you know, PlayStation 4 Pro or Xbox One X, or if you have it on PC. You know, you get high frame rates, and that's awesome. You know, like Monster Hunter Rise, like I want to play that with high frame rate too, like on PC next year. But I need to save that and to transfer over. That's what I need. But to me, man, I put probably about like 10 to 15 hours so far out of my 50 hours portable. I love Monster Hunter Portable, man. Like I love just going into one of the places and like just doing side quests, grinding out stuff. Like, you know, like, I love doing that, and like that's just more fun portable to me. Like I think Monster Hunter is a perfect portable game. You know. Careful looking as I have a few questions, game breaking bugs. I'm not playing the game, so there's nothing for me to be careful about. So I'm not playing it. And I don't know if those bugs are apparent on the Switch version either. So yeah. But there's nothing for me to be careful about. I'm not playing it. What about stories too? Most impressive part of live streaming this morning? It's evening for me, so I guess you're overseas. Most impressive part of live streaming this morning. What does that mean? Nope. No Burnout Paradise for me. I don't buy EA games, really. If they give me a copy, I'll play it, but I don't buy EA games. For 30 minutes, I totally forgot about it. Just made me love what they did for the system. Okay. That's cool, Bobby. That is cool. Yeah. Boom. All right, so I guess we can get into the next topic, though, right? We went over some new Switch games that are coming. I think I'm gonna try to see if I can make a video on that tonight for you guys. We're gonna go over some Switch sales real quick. Switch was once again the #1 system sold in Japan. Monster Hunter World sold 277,000 units. Monster Hunter, which in comparison to Monster Hunter Rise sold 277,000 units in its second week. That's better than the second week of Monster Hunter World back on the PlayStation 4, which sold, I think, 233,000 units. I'm just going off the top of my head here, guys. Switch sold 130,000 units plus, and there have been a little bit of shortages. I think PS4 was back down to, gosh, I don't want to misquote. I think it was like around 20,000, 20K. Yeah, 20K or something like that. Let me double check. So Switch sold, so obviously Switch is still dominating Japan. You know, that's been there, done that. We know about all that, you know. But yeah, the Gematsu comment section was far less people commenting. So yeah, yes, PS5 sold 20,755K. Switch sold 135,000 units. Monster 277,000. I remember most of it off the top of my head. Awesome. 10 out of the top 10, 9 of them were Switch games. Outriders did come in at number 9 for the PS4 with 6,596 physical copies. This is all physical, no digital. And Switch Lite sold 62,892. Regular Switch sold 72,184 for the combined of 135,000. PS5 regular sold 16,459. PS5 digital sold 4,296. I'll have a more in-depth analysis of these Switch sales and some of the records that were broken with this one here tomorrow morning in a video. I think tomorrow morning in a video. So yeah, good stuff. Switch is killing it. Switch is still killing it. So far, Switch just crossed another major milestone. Let me double check. Let me get out my calculator. Where is my calculator? I don't have it pinned to my taskbar. Calculator. All right. So let's see here. 2,0,549 plus 3, 8. Okay, no, not quite there, not quite yet, but still almost at the 20 million mark. It should get there probably within the next 2 months. 2 months to get to the 20 million mark, which that would be the first home console to hit 20 million since I think like the the PS2. I think that was the last home console to do that in Japan. So yeah. Let's see here. Nobody's brainwashed at anything. The only thing that I'm brainwashed by is when your mom comes through to the crib, man. All right. So that's the only thing that I'm brainwashed by. When your mom comes through to the crib, and she brings me that food that she usually brings me, and wears a certain type of sundress in the summer. That's the only time. That's the only thing that I'm brainwashed by. Enjoy this band though. Got some freaking weirdos on Twitch, man. You know this dude be sitting there looking crusty as hell, eating sloppy food all day, coming to my streams. He's still brainwashed by Black Lives Matter. Shut up. Go do something with your worthless life, man. Brainwashed. I'm black, dude. Get your crusty ass out of here. Anyway, thanks for coming by to the stream though, man. I appreciate it. Go waste your time somewhere else. Let's see here. What's up? Hey, what's up, Abaddon? Welcome to the stream, bro. I appreciate that. You already know he's just crusty sitting. I swear, these people get so bold online. These crusty losers that went through high school being bums, pimple-faced, whatever the case is, nobody caring about their existence. They get so bold online. Nobody cares about what you gotta say, bro. Like, get out of here. Hey, what's up, Abaddon? Welcome to the stream. People gonna be people. Yeah, people gonna be people. I just find it hilarious, man. Like, people will waste their time all day doing like coming to the stream and being a moron. Like, nobody cares about you, bro. Nobody loves you. Nobody loves you at all. Not a single person loves you. Not a single person likes who you are, man. I can just tell right now nobody likes you at all. And anybody that does like you, they probably won't be around for long. Liking somebody like you, that's not a healthy thing to do. Alright. Let's keep it going. I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good though, Abaddon. Welcome to the stream, dude. Welcome. I have the PS2. I have the PS2. You have the PS2. Shout outs for having the PS2. Let's get into some random Q&A though. If you guys have questions, I've got answers for you guys. We might stop streaming a little bit earlier today than usual just because I want to get 2 videos edited. I want to get that health video edited. That's probably going to be Friday, man. I don't know if I'll be able to... Wait, tomorrow is Friday. That's probably going to be Saturday. That's probably going to be a Saturday video for you guys. Saturday afternoon video. And then I'll get like a PE news video done for you guys. Switch news video tonight. Something kind of quick, but you know, still snappy and good. You know? But yeah, if you guys have questions, I'll answer questions for like a good hour plus. Let's go. Depending on how we get things. Guys, let's go. Got some new, we need some new Elite Ninja 294, 6 more. If you guys want that OJ's Black Fei Long adventure story time, I got you guys at 300. We just need 6 more Elite Ninja Elite members membership program, the join button. 6 more, let's get that popping. Get your badges, get your emotes, get you guys into the Discord and all that. We need 6. If we don't get it today, that's fine, but it would be great if we did. All right. Let's see here. Minato Mario says, and the Gamatsu article still has to say the current gen consoles are suffering from stock shortages. Yeah, they do. You gotta make sure that they add that in there. Do you think Microsoft came out with a handheld they actually could have a presence in Japan? No, because Vita didn't. Let's see here. Least favorite Dragon Ball game? Least favorite? Probably like Dragon Ball, like Raging Blast. Those games suck. Those games are trash. You gotta make sure that they say that. So yeah. So this guy comes back with another troll sock account. So we're gonna go ahead and hit him with that ban. Thanks for coming out to the stream. Immortal? Your name's Immortal? The only thing immortal is the fact that your mom is always out at night and she's immortally leaving you alone. You are mortally wondering where she is when she leaves the home at night. That's how you were raised, with no actual structure. No parents to tell you what to do. You grew up to be a moron. Congratulations. You are mortally going to be a nobody in life. Alright, let's keep it going. DBZ Sagas was awful. DBZ Sagas was pretty bad. Why are people complaining about Pac-Man 99? They really said BR would be free and everything else would be microtransactions. Because people like to complain. Speaking of Fei Long, that Super Street Fighter tournament, the arcades back in the day was dope. Figure, John, you need to be an Elite Ninja, bro. You've been here way too long. But yeah, I feel you though. It was dope. Kevin Phillips says, what would you want to see in the Switch-focused Resident Evil from Capcom? A good game. What other 99 games would you like to see? I don't like to see any other 99 games. I honestly don't give a damn about 99 Battle Royale games. To be honest, I don't care about them at all. Like if they come, they come. But I'm not like, oh, they should do this. I don't care. They're not. It's just not good. It doesn't do anything for me. They're cool. Like I get Pac-Man 99. Like I played it, but I have no desire to go back to Pac-Man 99. You know, I have no desire to go to Pac-Man, like go back and like play it like normally or anything like that. Like I have no desire at all. Like if I play it again on stream, I might, but it just seems like I'm wasting my life playing those games. You know, it's like there's no progression. It's like, oh, you rank up. Okay, you rank up for what? Like who cares? You know, if I rank up, you know, it's a Pac-Man game. I've already spent back in the day, man. Dude, Bobby, did we go to the arcades back in the day? I'm pretty sure we went to the arcades sometimes back in the day, right, Bobby? Didn't we play that crap back? We played that crap like in the 80s or 90s or 90s or whatever the hell back then. Me and Bobby used to hang out, play video games. I think we did. We had to have played in the arcades like me. We did something. Bobby's my childhood friend, guys, for those who don't know. He's on Twitch. We definitely played it. I already played all that crap like a million times back in the day, man. So I'm good, you know? Hey, OJ, OJ, do you have a favorite story about the idiot's mother? Michael Regan, I have nothing. Let's see here. I have nothing. No stories about the Hood Rat's mother. Until I got to high school, I got really dumb. No, we just went to different high schools. It's all good, Bobby. It's all good, man. We're always gonna be friends, man. I never thought of you as not a friend. That's the thing. We just obviously we just had like kind of like a different path. You know, I was playing football and you were doing whatever you were doing, so it's all good. But I always thought of you as like a good, like my best friend. I always thought of you as like my best friend, always. So, Corey D says, I go through Smash Ultimate GameCube controllers like Amazon a lot. What's a good Smash stick to invest in, or people mod controllers? I like the regular Smash Brothers controller. These ones. I like these ones right here. It's like the official Super Smash Brothers controllers. I've only went through about 3 of them so far since Smash Ultimate launched. So I think those are pretty good. So get the you can get the Japanese ones. This one's a Japanese one. They're like 40, 50 bucks now, I think. Let me double check. But those ones are usually pretty good. Amazon, let me see. Smash. I want to buy a couple of them before we can't find them anymore. So yeah, let's see. Yeah, they're 50. They're getting more and more expensive. They're $51. There's a Japanese import for $51. Some of them are up to $70 for the controllers. Definitely now is the time to start like maybe stockpile 1 or 2 of them, because they are just going up in price because they're getting harder and harder to find. These should be, I think these retail normally for $30 and now they're $51. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna maybe buy like another controller or 2 for sure. Don't buy the cheap ones. I don't know, are you buying the cheap ones on Amazon? You buying like the little Funko cheap ones on there? What are you doing? So yeah. There was a reprint last night or last month. A reprint in Japan of the controllers. Well, they're still expensive. Monster Hunter Rise tonight? Today? No, not Monster Hunter Rise today. No, we're gonna probably play. We're gonna have like an Elite Ninja Day, maybe Saturday. Saturday. So yeah. You think Capcom would consider doing a Mega Man Legends Legacy Edition with the updated graphics and quality of life improvements? Probably not, to be honest, man. If they make a Mega Man Legends game, it'll probably just be like a new game, like a new Mega Man Legends. Paid $70 for an Emerald GameCube controller back in the day. $70 bucks. Okay. My mother-in-law has a table Pac-Man arcades. We order from some Japanese wholesaler. How much do you pay for those controllers from the Japanese wholesaler, Dingo on my 40? How much you paying for those in US dollars? You should do a Buck Bumble giveaway. A Buck Bumble giveaway, maybe. Maybe we can get that organized. Maybe we can get that organized. I personally think that they shouldn't remaster any of those old Mega Man Legends games or whatever. Just like make a new game. I think it just like reboot the franchise and just say, hey, this is a reboot of Mega Man Legends, and just like release that. Least favorite genre? Probably like sports games, because I don't play sports games. Sports games are like puzzle games. Sports are puzzle. I used to love sports games, but like everybody pissed me off. EA pissed me off. 2K pissed me off. You know, so now sports games are like low on my totem pole. So I usually like, yeah, puzzle games and sports games. Yeah, my least favorite. Yeah, I knew what you meant. I auto-corrected it in my head. Saturday sounds good. Got into high rank, but I'm still finishing up village quest first. Yeah, it's all good, man. Get those village quests done. Do whatever you need to do. And what's the name of the Japanese wholesaler? That's what I want to know. What's the name of the Japanese that I can get the controllers for cheaper? So you've been doing this for about 10 years, if I can recall, or what inspired you to follow video games closely as you do? Well, I've always liked video games since I was young. I've always thought video games were cool, like just like most kids did. But my inspiration was probably like definitely the IGN, like old school IGN, Matt Casamassina, Mark Bozon, those guys, Craig Harris. Those guys were awesome, man. Like it was really cool. Dre with the California smash. And he says Buck Bumble is $21 on Amazon. Here's 30 to do a giveaway. All right, Dre, we got to make this funny as hell though. So how about we do an actual Buck Bumble giveaway, like the physical cartridge of Buck Bumble on Twitter? How about that? How about we actually make it funny and we hype it up a little bit? So Dre, thank you for the $30, man. I appreciate it. And we will have a Buck Bumble giveaway posted on Twitter. Probably Monday, if I can get it done tomorrow. But I kind of want to make it like funny, like I kind of want to like to where we can get like attention to the channel a little bit more, and like it gets a little bit of like play. Because like if we're really gonna give away an N64 cartridge of Buck Bumble, you know what I'm saying? Like we're really gonna give that away, you know? Like if we're gonna give that away, we gotta do something. We gotta hype it up and make it funny. Shout outs to Dre. Thank you for the $30, man. I appreciate that. You're the top streamer in the stream, Hokage. And now we will have a Buck Bumble giveaway that I'll be posting up on Twitter. Shout outs, man. There's one copy left. All right, I'll cop it. I'll cop it right now. I'll get it. Don't worry. And if I can't get, my local game store has those I can get it from my local game store too. So I'm not worried about Buck Bumble. Or I might have a treasure trove of Buck Bumble, potential Buck Bumble suitors that I can buy it from. That's not a rare game, so I can get it, no problem. So thank you for the 30, man. I appreciate that, Dre. We'll get that giveaway going too. We'll make it funny as well. So let me tell you this, Dre. Let me tell you what this whole, what was I about to say? What inspired me? Yeah, IGN, Screw Attack, Stuttering Craig, Handsome Tom, you know, Pro Jared back in the day. All those guys on Screw Attack were great, man. That's where I got my personality from. Like, I'm like, when I made PlayerEssence, like when I made my YouTube channel, that I wanted to have like some of like the businessy stuff like IGN, but then I also wanted to have the personality like Screw Attack. That was always like my you know, my what I aimed for, although I was terrible at it, but that's always what I aimed for back in the day. Like whenever I tried to do like skits or funny stuff, Screw Attack was that network, you know, like it was just so great. All the G1s, like having a community, I thought that was really dope. Like that's where I got the idea of like having a community, you know. And then of course IGN, obviously, like, you know, the Nintendo team at IGN was great. So those are probably like my biggest inspirations. In terms of modern inspiration, definitely Etika as a streamer. Etika was a great inspiration, you know, for me to like, how do I learn how to stream? What do I do? Like, be entertaining. You know, Etika was like that dude. So yeah, that's my 3: Screw Attack, IGN, and Etika. 3 favorite video game collection editions that I own. I don't know. I'd have to go through them. There's a lot of good ones that I own. There's a lot of good ones, man. Yo, Zero, thank you for the follow over there on Twitch. I appreciate that, man. We just vibing and chilling tonight, man. I'm down to chill and hang out with you guys for a bit longer, talk about some gaming, discuss all the different topics for games that you guys want me to. I'd be more than happy to do that. What's up with the Cuphead DLC? I think they're just taking their time, man. We'll see when it comes. Soundtrack for Buck Bumble is killer, though. There's like one good track. It's like the intro theme. That's it. Did you ever think that you'd be featured on Nintendo Switch or Nintendo Minute? I'm sure that was an awesome experience. Yeah, dude, I never thought like when the Switch came out, like, oh yeah, my channel's gonna be on my Switch. Like I never figured that I thought maybe like, you know, we would do something like I go to like an event maybe, and maybe it's like they do that, but I never thought that I'd be on there. And if you would have told me that I'd be on IGN and on Nintendo Minute within the span of a year, that's even like, I would have been like, no way, there's no chance that ever happens. But yeah, both of those happened, you know, within the span of a year. You know, I was on IGN and I was on, you know, on Nintendo Switch, Nintendo Minute. So that's pretty cool. Thank you, OJ. Thumbstick is a big issue. I get the official, like you have been through 3 of them. So man, I don't know what's going on, Corey. I'm not sure, man. I appreciate that, Zero. I still got a long way to go though, man. I still think that obviously the next goal would be you know, 100K. Obviously it's a little bit slower just because, you know, we're a streaming channel. Streaming channels necessarily don't grow as fast algorithm wise, but we're working on it. We're still getting new subs every single day. We're still getting new people to sign up. We're still getting new elite ninjas and stuff like that every single day. So as long as we have that going, man, I'm happy. So yeah, we're almost at 74K, so that's not bad at all. We'll be in the 80K range probably by E3 time. Traffic always gets boosted like hella by E3, so like whenever Switch Pro comes out, so we should hit 100K by the end of the year. That's what I'm guessing. Have you seen Nairo's stream? Pretty crazy. Yeah, I did watch some of Nairo's stream earlier, but I'm streaming right now, so I can't watch Nairo's stream right now. Let's see here. Getting Tony Hawk on Switch. There's hope for there's a physical version. Nah, I ain't getting Tony Hawk on Switch. If they give me a copy, I'll be good though. But I don't really feel like buying them on Switch. Let's see here. Some Vita games are to be removed early from the store ahead of its closure. Are they? Which ones? Hey, what's up, TH3? Wait, is that the real TH3? That's definitely a fake TH3. Eka, I think you'd be a big inspiration towards you, considering you wear a lot of the Joy-Con boys and whatnot. I think most would think he is a big inspiration towards you. Yeah, he is, like I said. Yeah, that's definitely a fake TH3. Why is there a fake TH3 in here? Hey, what's up, the Rev? Welcome to the stream, bruh. How you doing today? But yeah, man, it's been pretty crazy. Been pretty crazy ride so far, but I think things are gonna get more interesting for sure. Things are gonna get even more interesting. You think I'm real? No, you have a, what's it called? You'd have a wrench icon if you're real. I never unmodded you. Joshua says, you think Trails of Cold Steel 1 and 2 will come to Switch in the West? Don't see why not. The game's already translated, ready to go. Plus 3 or 4 in the system. Maybe. We'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see. Dungeon Traveler 2 Lost Dimension PS1 titles like Tomba and Gaia C have been removed. Oh well. Unfortunate for Tomba. Let's see here. What game doesn't deserve the remake treatment? Doesn't or does? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what games doesn't deserve a remake treatment. I don't know. Fake TH3. Not even TH3 wants to be TH3. Fake TH3 spotted. You don't have You don't have the wrench, man. You should have a wrench. You don't have a wrench. You need a wrench. If you had the wrench, then you would not be fake. You know? TH fraud. He's a TH fraud. Still waiting for Xenoblade Chronicles export for my Switch collection. Yeah, I've talked about that quite a bit on my channel. So if you haven't seen my videos on it, check it out when that could be coming over. I'm thinking we get the next Smash character announced at E3. Thoughts? Yeah, that's potential. YZ. What's up, YZ Moto? Yeah, I think that's definitely a potential. All right, now there's the real TH3. There's the real TH3. The funny thing is that the fake TH3, he put the profile picture too close. The real TH3, it's zoomed out more. So that's the funniest thing. What's up, TH3? There's the real one. Like, you can't unmod yourself unless you delete your account. That's the only way. You know? So that's why I knew it's a fake TH3. That's how I knew that's not a real TH3. It's fake. It's a fake one. The fake TH3. You want Sonic Mania sequel? Sonic Mania sequel? Like a new Sonic would be great. I mean, Sonic Mania is great and all, but I think like a new Sonic that actually pushes the series forward would be good. But if they made a Sonic Mania sequel, that'd be cool too. TH3 was unhidden by the real Dre. Oh man, we have a TH3 battle inside here. Oh my gosh, dude. TH3 was hidden by TH3. It's just gonna go back and forth. What game would you want to erase from your memory and play experience all over again? I don't know. Breath of the Wild, that might be it. I talked about that in my timeless video that I made, my top 10 timeless games. Check out that video if you want to hear more about my thoughts on that. Did you get any of the Monster Hunter amiibo? Yeah, you didn't see my video. I made a video on incoming retrospect. I made a video on the Monster Hunter. I did the unboxing on my channel. Check out the unboxing on my channel. You'll see what amiibo I got. 3,300 yen from the Matching Worlds Inc. So how much is that? How much is that? Dollars. 3,300 yen. About 30 bucks. Okay. All right. So 30 bucks. That's pretty good. That's a lot better than the 50 bucks that they're charging and like 60 bucks. So I think I'm going to try to see if I can do that. Do you know it's possible to buy Magnum Malo amiibo separately? I want one. I think the Magnum Malo comes with the... I'm not 100% sure. Like, maybe somebody in the chat would know about that. I'm not an amiibo person. Like, I just got the Magnum Malo amiibo with the special edition. So, I don't know if you can buy it separately or not. Gonna play Monster Hunter when I am in the air. Gonna play Monster Hunter Rise when I am in the air. So do you mean like when you're flying on a plane? Or would it take for Breath of the Wild 2 to top 1, like added local co-op? I don't think that would make it top it. Brand new mechanics added to the series. Yeah, I made a video on that in terms of what they can do, but just probably taking away some of the annoying things. From Breath of the Wild 1, like weapon breaking, stuff like that. Adding some dungeons in, stuff like that would help out. So yeah. Check out my video that I did on the channel where I talk more in depth about it, just like Breath of the Wild 2, like what it needs, 5 things that it needs. Like I talked about that a while ago. But yeah, those are some of the things. Just taking out some of the annoying things from the first game. Then of course having a more involved story as well, like a bigger, better story. No More Heroes 3 booming with popularity now, and I love to see it. Booming with popularity? No More Heroes? I don't know, not based off of some of the stuff on my channel when it comes to views. But yeah, I think this will probably be like the best selling No More Heroes game because it's on the, you know, it's the best atmosphere for a game like this to launch on the Switch. GameStop exclusive. What's up, Thinking Center? Again, am I playing Monster Hunter Rise? You shouldn't. You ever watch the content on my channel? Monster Hunter Rise is the game that I've been playing like crazy. Monster Hunter Rise, sir. What are you playing? $30 from Japan. $30 from Japan for what? If you're talking about the controllers, Corey, you're behind on the stream because I already talked about that a while ago. Oh, 30. Are you talking about like the amiibo? Is that what you're talking about? You have to specify what you're talking about. The amiibo for Rise are exclusive to GameStop? Yeah, I didn't know. I don't buy amiibos, so. What's up, Chaos Myth? Welcome to the stream. When the newsman doesn't know the news. I don't know amiibo news. I'm sorry. I don't keep up on everything. Don't keep up on amiibo news. Do you think Shinobu and Bad Girl are playable in the game? Probably. No More Heroes 3? Yeah, they're probably playable. They were playable in the last game, so, and they were playable in No More, well, Shinobu was playable in No More Heroes 2, so I would guess that they'd be playable in No More Heroes 3 as well. That's what I would guess. That's my guess. But we'll have to wait and see. Just found the Discord. Hope to be able to have some fun with the fellow ninjas in the future. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We have that Discord, guys. For those that are Elite Ninja, Elite members, we're at 294. We're trying to get the 290s, 300. So get in on the Discord, man. Get your emotes, badges, all that. Become a member. So yeah. We have Monster Hunter Rise this weekend. We're gonna get back to Smash and some of the Smash and Mario Kart and some of the other games next week too. So yeah. Hey, what's up, Pierce? If they brought Ocarina of Time to Switch, you think it'd be HD version of, I mean, I don't know, Joshua, man. I don't really think about stuff like that. I'm not sure what they would do, to be honest, man. I'm not sure what they would do. I'm not sure if they're content. I don't know if they'll bring that. I think they might just bring like Wind Waker and like Twilight Princess. Sealed copies of Travis Strikes Again are selling for over $100 on eBay now. Yeah, some of those games, man, they probably made very few copies of those. So there's a lot of like Switch games that went out of print that people want to pick up now that have skyrocketed in price. Would be cool to see some Metal Gear Solid games on Switch, even though they're looking to play them for a long time. Yeah, that's probably not happening because Konami's crazy. So, unfortunately, Konami, you got to deal with Konami with that one, and Konami is Konami. So, yeah. Joshua, you're asking I think you're asking too many questions. I said open Q&A, man, but I'm going to skip a couple unless I'm going to let somebody else. I'm going to answer some other ones. Because now you're answering stuff that I have no idea about, bro. Or you're asking stuff that I have no idea about. I don't know. I don't want to be mean and not answer the question. I have no idea, like weird Switch accessories. I have no idea, bro. Oh my gosh, I have no idea. Thoughts on the Alex Kidd game? I'm not big on Alex Kidd. Never liked it. I thought he was corny back in the day. Looked like a stupid little boy. I thought Mario was way better. I thought other people were way better. I thought Alex Kidd was corny. I always thought Alex Kidd was corny. It was like, we're just gonna make something to try to compete against Mario, but it like failed miserably. Like, why do they even think that was cool? You know, Alex Kidd was never cool. So I think Alex Kidd is whack. So I'm not excited for Alex Kidd at all. I think he's whack. I think he's whack. Alex Kidd is just like, he looks stupid. So, yeah, he looks stupid. Let's see here. Oh well, OJ, no more stock. Last stock. Amazon prices. Oh man, that's unfortunate. What character do you play the least in Smash? I don't know. There's a lot of characters that I play the least of. There's a lot of characters that I don't use, so I wouldn't know, like King Dedede or something like that. I'm not really sure, but there's a lot of characters that I don't use. Hey, what's up, Armchair? Welcome back. Yes, Feel the Sunshine remix. Very good. Very good. TH3's having a battle with Dre about this whole fake account. See, Pac-Man 99 has legs with me, but it's crazy to see what the quarter mucher I play Atari has become. Yeah, I mean, it's just none of these games have legs. Like Tetris 99, Pac-Man 99, Mario 35. None of them are like crazy in depth or anything, but they're just there. If you want to play it, you can play it. If not, then you don't. You know? Pizza or tacos? Pizza. Oh, pizza. Pizza. Pizza 100%, man. Like 100% pizza. 100% pizza. How could you not go with pizza? Pac-Man has the most busted F smash in the game. Pac-Man has the most busted F smash in the game? No, he doesn't. That's insane. No, he doesn't. There's a lot more characters that have better. Wolf has a way better F smash than Pac-Man. Forward smash? Wolf. Wolf's has like nearly no lag. What? Should I be excited because my city is getting Amazon warehouse? If you have Amazon Prime, then yeah. Let's see here. Pizza's trash. Everyone likes pizza. Pizza's not trash. You just have bad taste buds. Hey, I'm new to the stream. What's going on? What's up, the waffle dude? Welcome. Says, yeah, pro players literally call it Final Smash. Saturn Valley. I don't know what you're talking about. Whatever you're talking about, you're wrong. Pac-Man does not have the worst or the most busted F smash in the game. That's not. I don't know what you're talking about. Pizza's the best. Pizza's the greatest food in the world. It's my favorite food. It's pizza. Nothing beats pizza to me because pizza can be made in so many different ways. Like you can make pizza from home. You can get pizza from. You can add like bell peppers. You can add like whatever, you know. Like pizza's great. Pizza's so good. So yeah. Oh man, DMX just passed away too. Apparently DMX just passed away. But, or it's very close to. Oh, that sucks, man. Spaghetti's the best food? Spaghetti? Tripping. What are you, 2 years old? Are you a baby? This man said spaghetti. Yeah, apparently Rip DMX is trending on Twitter right now. And they're saying, there's nothing official right now, but they said DMX's close friends are saying that he passed away, but I don't know if it's 100% official. I don't think it's 100% official. But Saint, which is a check mark, the sneaker place, Instagram saying he has like 200K on Twitter. He's saying breaking, DMX has passed away at the age of 50. So people are reporting that he's passed away, or that something's happened. TJ Hickey, who also has a check mark, says that rip DMX. So you got check marks that are saying that he passed away. Which I saw that kind of coming. So yeah, very unfortunate. Yeah, he was in like a vegetable state, you know? Like his brain was basically done. So it's just a matter of like, you want to keep him on life support or you want to just, you know, pull the plug. So I'm a 49ers fan. One of my favorite DMX moments was his cover of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer had a very shiny nose. What? Yeah, that was pretty good. What's up, Neophyte G? With no life support, it's a real slim chance of making it, especially within a week. Yeah. Unfortunately, you know, I think he was in a lot of pain though. I think DMX was in a lot of pain, and he was. That's what happens when you do drugs, man. Like you're in pain. You're not thinking correctly. You're not afraid to die. When you overdose on drugs, you're clearly not afraid to die. DMX has had issues, you know, mentally for a while now, you know, and I don't think DMX is upset about. I know it's hard to say this, but there was an interview with him a while back that they asked him like, "Hey man, if you just drop dead like right now, like how would you feel?" He'd be like, "Dude, I'm good. Like I've had a good life, I've had fun. Like I'd be resting in heaven, you know, or whatever. So I'm good." So I don't think DMX. That's why like if I don't seem too shaken up right now, is because I think DMX was in a lot of pain. I think that DMX necessarily didn't want to live, you know. He was kind of just like going through the motions. It was like, oh, I'm DMX, I've had a legendary career, I'm a, you know, legendary rapper, blah blah blah, but I'm just kind of going through the motions. Like, what am I, like, what's my purpose? I think that he feels that he fulfilled his purpose or whatever he needed to do. Now that's selfish because he has like hella kids, like that are, some of them are really young too, but at the same time it feels like he was in pain, you know. So like when you OD on drugs and you're a famous rapper, you know, like obviously something's not right there, you know. Remember the interview saying he lived a good life? Yeah. Do you think the Metroidvania style game, I don't remember if you talked about it in 2018, was it last year video? Do you like Metroidvania? Yeah, Metroidvania. I like Metroid and I like Castlevania, so yeah. That's reasonable still. Tragic way to go though. I'd rather have it that way than him getting shot him getting into a car accident, you know, him something else like that. We've gotten people taken away from us, you know. So I'd rather have it that way because it seemed like it was on his own terms, you know. So this is the way that he wants to go out. Let him go out the way that he wants to go out, you know. Because he OD'd. Like, dude's been doing drugs forever, right? So obviously he knows what he can take and what he can't take. And when you OD on drugs to the point where your heart have a heart attack and all this stuff, like, obviously he doesn't care, you know. So I think that he knew what he was doing, and he had money to get help. I mean, he had all the best type of people to get help and do whatever he wanted to do. I don't think he wanted to get. I think he just wanted to do what he wanted till he. Because like if you looked at him, he was only 50, but he looked maybe 60 something. You know, he looked very old, you know, for his age. He did not, especially for a black man at that age, like he did not look, you know, like Denzel Washington is like way older than him, and like Denzel looks younger than DMX, but DMX looked absolutely horrible, and he's looked horrible for a very long. He's looked horrible for 15 years. He's looked bad. He's looked bad for 10 to 15 years. He's looked horrible, you know? So he's had every ability. He has every resource, you know, to get help if he wanted help. He has anybody that could help him that tried to help him. He didn't want it, you know? So, I mean, what can you do? I'm sad, but at the same time, you can't be too sad because somebody has to live on their own terms. You know, you can't be sitting here trying to police what somebody else wants to do like that. It's not an accident. He did it on purpose, you know? He OD'd on purpose. There's no accident with this. He did it on purpose. You know? I had OD on pills a few years back, but sober now, and I can say that you're correct. He's about not being afraid to die. Yeah, he's not. Obviously, he wasn't. That was clear. Lost lots of great artists to alcohol and drugs. Yeah. That's, you know, that's one of the big things. You know, it's one of the big things that's tough for some people. They can't get over that. Says, yeah, lost someone close the same way hurts, but I saw it coming a mile away, yeah. Oh man, I just remember that your birthday is up soon, the same day as Final Fantasy 14 Death Until Dawn release. Sorry in advance, OJ might have to miss your stream. What, you can't pop in and say hi just for a little bit? Can't pop in and say hi, my boy? Getting close to the brother who can't get off drugs. Hard to accept him. He's a little older. He goes to jail so many times. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Alexis Garcia? Welcome to the stream. I got a bunch of weird Persona fans blowing me up on Twitter today because of what I put. So a bunch of weirdo Persona fans hit me up. So I'm just muting all of them real quick, guys. So because these people are weirdos. They've been weirdos. Wait, hold up. No, this guy's not a weirdo. He follows me. Never mind. I think he's okay. Let's see. Only just turned 33 3 days ago. Should I feel old? Nah, you're good. You're good. 33 is not even that old. I'm turning 47 next week, and I feel great. Hold up, when's your birthday again? It's Tuesday. Tuesday. Bayonetta 1 or 2. I like Bayonetta 1. I like Bayonetta 1 and Bayonetta 2. Why do I gotta pick between either or? I like both of them. Persona fans and Twitter don't mix very well. I swear, they're like the biggest group of like virgin losers that I've ever seen in my life. Like, I swear, man. Not that it matters if you're a virgin or not, but I swear, like, the percentage of people that complain about on Twitter with Persona, the ratio of virgins and like losers is like extremely high. Like, it's quite possibly the highest out of any fan base out there. See, have you watched Money Heist? No, I don't know what that is. I gotta be so mad I don't get it. Yeah, I mean, like, let me give you guys an example. Like, one dude, I'm just trying to mute them so they're just like not wasting my time. One dude goes, so my video where I said Monster Hunter Rise sales prove Sega / Atlas made a costly mistake with Persona. Made a costly mistake with Persona. Dude goes, the fact that the game from a completely unrelated series sold well, which in big parts because the sudden popularity that came with World doesn't prove that P5 would have sold well at all. So he didn't watch the video. Because the point of the video, Monster Hunter Rise was in development before World was even out. So Capcom had the confidence, because of how the Switch was doing, to say, we're going to make a game. We're going to make a Monster Hunter for the Switch, right? Because they started working on Monster Hunter Rise before World came out, which I explained in the video. It's not that it's unrelated. That's not the point. The point is that they trusted the Switch with the sales of the system and what the system can do to invest large-scale resources into the Nintendo Switch with a major franchise. What I was saying is that Atlas made a mistake not investing major resources into the Nintendo Switch to get their biggest franchises, Sega and Atlas. Mainly Sega, because they're the ones who own Atlas. And I talked about the Yakuza developer, what he said, and really, they've done okay. But even if it's not Persona 5, a brand new custom-built Persona game on Switch at this point would have sold like gangbusters. Maybe it's not Persona 5, okay? Maybe it's its own Persona game, not Persona Q either. It's like a whole separate type of thing. Now, they did that with Shin Megami Tensei 5, which is great, but obviously it's a costly mistake not to have something bigger, as in like your biggest franchise, which is Persona, you know, when it comes to Atlas. So that's what I was saying in the video. I wasn't saying, you know, he says, you know, doesn't prove that P5 would have sold well. That wasn't the point. Obviously, P5 would sell well though on Switch, but that wasn't my main point. Because games like Dragon Quest sold well on Switch. So if Dragon Quest sold well on Switch, and if many other RPGs like Xenoblade sold well on Switch, why wouldn't Persona sell well on Switch? But that wasn't my point. My point was having confidence in the system, investing resources to get your biggest IPs on there, like they did with Monster Hunter and like they're doing with Resident Evil, like Capcom's doing. And I talked about how other developers are in the same boat, that they didn't do that either. Right? We got a lot of ports. We didn't get them investing like they would invest inside, like with Microsoft and Sony, you know, for games. And now it's a costly mistake, you know, which it is. Obviously, look at Capcom, you know. So look at how long EA's taking. EA took how long to get the Frostbite engine on Switch? They got the first game, but they took all gen, dude. All gen. That's all I was trying to say. People. He didn't watch the video, which he admitted that he didn't watch the video, so it's all good. Frostbite is trash? Frostbite isn't a trash engine. It's not as good as RE engine though. So I told him, I was like, yo, you looked at the title and formed what you thought I said in the video. LOL. And he said, I sure did. Gotta love clickbait titles, I guess. I said, the title isn't clickbait if you actually watch. If you watch it, it's not clickbait. What I said about Monster Hunter Rise is it does prove that Sega and Atlas made a costly mistake. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. To sit here and say a system that's near 20 million you have a Japanese franchise, a system that's near 20 million, has 80 million install base, sells the most, like has a high ratio of Japanese games selling better on that platform. You can't sit here and tell me it's not a mistake to have your games on there. That's absolute. It's a capitalistic business. It's not what do people think this is? You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't sit here and tell me it's not a mistake. That's ridiculous. Capcom just made $300 million in 9 days. What? That's revenue wise, not profit wise, but whatever. Just 60 times 5 million, whatever. You know, they just made, let's just say 150 million. Let's just cut it in half. They made 150 million in 9 days. What? Monster Hunter. That's Monster Hunter. And I talked about how it's a niche franchise that got more popular. People were waiting. Monster Hunter World, yes, that definitely boosted the popularity, which I talk about. But people were waiting for a portable Monster Hunter. You know, people were waiting for that. What's up, Donut Mike? But right now, Switch is the dominant system in Japan. So how is that not a mistake? How is that not a mistake? It's at almost 20 million. What? Excuse me? Those aren't P5. Those aren't P5 fans. They're Sony fanboys. I mean, I'm not gonna make that assumption about them based off of their profiles. But I mean, they're not people that watch the videos and they don't follow me, so I'm not taking what they say seriously. But it's always an interesting discussion to kind of have, you know. Always an interesting discussion to have. Simpsons versus Family Guys versus Bob's Burgers. I think I like Simpsons the most out of those. Or Family Guy. Tommy Riker says, if Switch isn't doing better than isn't Switch doing better than other platforms in Japan? It is. It is. That's why it's weird to say that, that doesn't mean it would do better. I mean, how would it do worse? You know what I'm saying? Like, how would it not do well? But like I said, I get it. You know, I understand people, you know, and like their opinions and their thoughts and stuff. So it is what it is. Do I get him on PC? Nah, not really. But you might be right on that, Aaron. I'd say it's others like Falcom can improve their Switch support as well. Well, yeah, Falcom brings their biggest games. So Falcom saw that the sales where they were, then they got together with another publisher to get that done. So yeah, that's absolutely, you know, it makes sense to me. Yeah, it's almost disrespect kind of to the player base of the Switch throwing crusty ports on the console when you see what Capcom did with Monster Hunter. I think there's definitely some truth to what you're saying there, Saturn Valley. Didn't Sony leave Japan? Kinda. Not like officially, but kind of they did, because they moved their headquarters to America, to California, I think, and then they closed down Sony Japan. A lot of the members from Sony Japan, their oldest first-party studio, they got absorbed into Team Asobi, which they make the Astrobot games, but that's pretty much all they do is Astrobot. They're like an Astrobot studio, so very low cost, low budget Astrobot, safe Astrobot studio. I almost think of them as like HAL, but like even lower budget than like what we get with Kirby, you know? So think of them as like that. All they do is Astrobot. A Team Asobi, all they do is Astrobot. That's it. They don't do anything else but Astrobot. VR Astrobot on the console, like the little mini game that comes with the system. They'll probably make like a big Astrobot game. They'll probably make like a big PS5 Astrobot game that has like a lot of levels and all that, but all they do is Astrobot. They don't do anything else. So think of them as HAL. All HAL does is Kirby. Is Bravely Default 2 a good game to get into the series? Yeah, it doesn't follow like a unified story with Bravely Default 1. There's some same themes, but yeah, it's fine. Check out my review on my channel, Cohen. I did a review on my channel where I talked about it some more. So just type in Bravely Default 2 and you'll hear my full thoughts. Can I mail you your birthday gift? Mail me a birthday gift. I don't have a PO box set up yet, so once I get that set up, then yeah. It's because y'all 3DS can play on TVs, but they don't sell the device to do it. 3DS can play. You gotta hack it or mod it to do that, right? 3DS is dead, dude, so it doesn't matter at this point, Jason. Seems like Sony will lean on third parties like Square to make up their Japanese representation. Yeah, absolutely. Bandai Namco, Square, you know, Sega, you know, all those developers, they will make games for PS5 because they'll sell them here in America for the most part. Do you think Nintendo in 15 years or in the future will go to Disney route with their theme parks and movies and stray away from video games? I don't think they'll stray away from video games because they make too much money from it. So there's no need to stray away when you're making tons of money from it. So they'll go where the money is. But no, I don't see why they would stray away from video games and do something else when video games make them literally billions of dollars. So. Bro, Microsoft is even collaborating with Holo Live to promote Game Pass. If they're successful, Xbox might hit 4 digits in Japan. They've hit 4 digits a couple times, Auron, so maybe they'll hit 5 digits one of these days. Also, what would be better, Atelier Ryza game to get into? The original Atelier Ryza is good to start off with. I'm glad you have 2 days off in a row. Congratulations on that, man. Relax and enjoy your time off. Says 3DS on TV sounds kind of garbage. Imagine blowing up a low res on a screen that big. Yeah, I mean, it just doesn't seem like something that I would care to do, but ever since Switch came out, I'm like, I don't really care about 3DS anymore, man, to be honest. There's some cool games on there. I like Fire Emblem Awakening and all that, but I don't ever go back and play my 3DS. It's just too ghetto compared to the 3DS, or compared to the Switch. They should come out with the new Onimusha Warriors. Onimusha Warrior? A Warriors game or just the new Onimusha game? Which one? Monado Mario says, oh, maybe it's just me, but I don't know why there's so many people either think or want Nintendo will ultimately leave video game console business. I don't know. Did you pick up the deluxe or the base game of Monster Rise with the deluxe worth it with the extra 20? I picked up the deluxe version, but I was also shipped a copy. Is it worth the extra money? Only if you want the Magnum Malo amiibo. You only bought the 3DS to play Earthbound? That's not a good investment. Okay, so everyone's saying that DMX isn't dead. Tweet deleted, DMX ain't dead yet, y'all. So RGT just tweeted saying that DMX ain't, because he tweeted out rip DMX. And then he deleted the tweet and said DMX ain't dead yet, y'all. And then Dre just put out a tweet 21 seconds ago saying Doc Dre, not Dr. Dre. He says, rip bro, ready to meet him. Rip. DMX stuff might be misinformation, but still rip to Dingus Joe. Okay, Dingus Joe is actually a Smash Brothers player. That apparently Dingus Joe died. Yeah, okay, let me see here. Yeah, Dingus Joe was a Super Smash Brothers Ultimate Mr. Game & Watch player from Maryland. He is ranked 7th on the MDVA power rankings and has defeated players such as Darkshad, Ling Ling, Dexter, Riddau, and Zone. Dingus Joe unfortunately passed away on April 6th in a car accident. He was 21 years old. Oh, man. Passing away at 21 years old from a car accident? It's very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. This is sad. But apparently DMX isn't dead? What is going on here? I don't know what's going on. Rather wait for an official confirmation? Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, now it's getting into the full-blown tabloids. I'm good. I'm closing out Twitter. I'm done. I'm done. I don't know what's going on, guys. I have no idea what's going on. Don't believe any of that stuff, Aaron. Don't believe any of that stuff, man. If I were you, just don't believe anything, because now we have a lot of misinformation coming out. Wait for the official info. Twitter is just, they're saying all sorts of stuff now, so let's just drop it right now, man. Toxic Twitter, yeah. It's at this point, it's just people are just saying all sorts of stuff, so you know, it's like whatever. Yeah. So you try to OJ, thank you so much. I love Xenoblade and bought all the game on the Switch, but Xenoblade 2 looked like 3 weeks to find one for $70. Yeah, it took a while. You should have definitely got to cop those Nintendo Switch RPGs when they come out, man. Like, you shouldn't wait on them. You should not wait on them, you know? So yeah. Aside from devastating news, it's been a great stream, or is it a video? Yeah, what do you guys think this is, guys? Am I streaming right now, or is this a video? Is this a video on my channel, or is this a live stream? Which one is it? Which one is it, guys? Pre-recorded stream. Definitely a video. Yeah, that guy seemed to be confused. He's like, this guy was reaching, man. He was reaching for the stars yesterday. What's the good thing about living in small country towns? I can easily find Switch games that stock at Walmart. Yeah, that's the good thing. That's the Charlie W. That's definitely the good thing, that you can find those games, no problem. Shouldn't be too hard to find, you know. So yeah, that's the good thing. But sometimes they don't even ship the games there, though. Sometimes they don't even ship them there, so you also have to think about that too. So sometimes they don't even ship them. So, but yeah. All right, so let's see, where are we at on time? All right, so here's what we're gonna do, guys. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna stop it right here. I want to say thank you to everybody who came out to the stream today. I do appreciate it, man. You guys are awesome. Shout outs to all the people. We had over 100 viewers pretty much throughout the whole stream, so I do appreciate all of you guys. Please, if you have not seen my most recent video, make sure you check out my most recent video, okay, guys? It's up on the channel. A lot of you guys are asking me questions that I already answered. So if you want to know any question, like, or if you just want some content to watch, like, I have plenty of content on various different games that you're interested in. Just type in whatever game that you're interested in. When it comes to Nintendo games, and I've probably covered it. When it comes to like major RPGs like Final Fantasy, I've probably covered it as well. So you can always find cool stuff to watch on the channel that I think that you guys will like, you know, and you can just be informed on some of the stuff that I do. So here's my latest video if you haven't seen it. I talk about Monster Hunter Rise sales proof that Sega Atlas made a mistake, costly mistake, you know. So yeah, it's a great stream. Thank you guys so much for being here. I do appreciate that. We'll be back tomorrow. Remember, guys, tomorrow's stream is a bit earlier than usual. So tomorrow we're streaming around probably gonna go live like around maybe 4 o'clock Eastern time. 4 o'clock Eastern time. So yeah, we didn't hit the 300 Elite Ninja tonight. We did pick up 2 new Elite Ninja though, so that's better than 0. That's definitely better than 0. So we did pick up 2 new Elite Ninja today. Maybe tomorrow we have that early stream and we get those last 6 Elite Ninja tomorrow. If not, it's a lock to get it by the end of the week. I think that we're definitely gonna get it. If I don't have 300 by the end of Saturday, after Saturday's stream, then we'll definitely have to stream Sunday to hit that 300 goal. We'll definitely have to stream Sunday. So yeah, so we'll get that. So all right, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Appreciate that, and we will see you later tomorrow for the earlier stream. All right, peace out, peeps.